What the heck? Papa John's, get out of there! Get out of there! What are you doing in the dumpster again? Get out of there! Oh, God. That guy shows up every once in a while. It's a common occurrence, apparently. But hello, everyone! Kyaho! Kyaho! Sorry for that. Papa John's is, he does that sometimes. He does that. He told us about how, his day of reckoning is coming, but we just find him in the trash dumpster sometimes, you know? Kyaho! Sorry to ask you to meet me out by the dumpster like this. Sorry about that. I'm gonna be dishing you out some secrets about the company I work for, which is Domino's. Definitely not face connect. Hello. Yeah, I'm gonna be giving you free pizza and some company secrets. That's right. Yeah. You better not leak that it was me. Yeah, you better not leak that it was me, chat. But did you know? Before I start my presentation today. Did you guys know? Did you guys know that Papa John's? This is actually real story. Real story, which is why we found Papa in the dumpster earlier. Papa John's, when he started Papa John's, I know this is about Domino's, but it's related. I promise it's related. Oh, sorry. I got a burp. I got a little burp. So Papa John's, when he opened up Papa John's on his first location, it was right by a Domino's, and he had no customers. Right? So, what he did was he would literally dumpster dive at the end of the day in a Domino's dumpster for thrown away receipts. So he would use those thrown away receipts from the nearby Domino's, and he would write handwritten letters to every single person on those thrown away receipts, asking them, why don't you come try my pizza instead? And that is the story of how Papa started gaining popularity. And he did that with several locations, the first few locations. So when Papa John's tells us that his day of reckoning is on his way, I low-key believe him. I low-key believe him, chat. Would you? It's a motivated person. He's hardcore, right? So when he says that his day of reckoning is coming, I low-key believe the man. And that is why Papa sometimes shows up in the dumpster. Yes, that is a company secret. So, if you guys want a Papa sighting, make sure you come to the dumpster of the Domino's. He might appear. He's like a legendary Pokemon that only appears in the dumpster, you know? Looking for Puppy. It's dedication for sure. He's back. Oh, go! Get away! Get away, Papa! Oh my god. Anyways, let me push the dumpster out of the way so it's not smelly, right? Let me push the dumpster out of the way. That's enough with that. Let's put. There we go. So, yahoo, everyone! Welcome back to the Shiina channel. Thank you so much. I know we got a lot of new cookies lately. I am a part-time pizza delivery driver. It's my new job. Yeah. Welcome. We reached 20. Where we're right now? We're 20. No, 58. 58K. We reached 58K subscribers this morning. I was shocked. We've been gaining a lot of new cookies lately, and I really want to welcome you to this channel. We do a lot of fast food deep dives. Oh no, there's Domino's. Hold on. I wasn't ready. Thank you. Here's your Domino's pizza. I don't have change. Is that okay? Steve. Hold on. We're popping popping off again. Yeah. Thank you for the $5 super. Some generic name. Have you seen Papa John's? Oh, I'm not gonna read that. That's kind of yummy. That's kind of yummy, my friend. I can't talk about that, but yeah. but thank you for the super. Thank you. Hold on, and hold on. Hold on. Thank you so much for the $10 Dono Jamashu. Nana, please. I just had some Domino's delivered to my barracks last night. You can't do this to me. Well, sorry about that. Your grandma works the Domino's now, and you're just gonna have to sit through it. Okay? If you maybe try out Papa John's today or something. Yeah. You probably hit a big mark on your birthday comes around. I don't know. It's been kind of crazy lately. I would like to thank you guys for being so supportive lately. It's been quite an amazing journey. I keep saying this every day, but the overwhelming amount of support lately is it's just kind of shocking right now. Thank you so much for becoming a member, guys. Thank you, Lost One. Hello. Yeah, the overwhelming amount of support lately has been incredible. I think face is growing. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones, guys. I don't know. It's been sort of like crazy the past week. Yeah. Domino's is so good. I've heard of varying things. They're definitely better now than they were, but let's cover that a little bit, okay? Because we have a lot to cover. Thank you so much for the $10 super. Yonosuke Mihata. I went down a rabbit hole yesterday about the Domino's Hatsune Miku app. We'll talk about that. It was a huge emotional journey of epic proportion, and I can't wait for more. We're gonna talk about that. Did you guys know that Hatsune Miku and Domino's had a promotion? A collaboration together? We will talk about it. A lot of you guys don't remember. Yeah, so we will talk about it. Don't worry. Yes, we remember. But thank you for the super. Thank you. Tears of Lost Socks. Thank you, Granny Domino's. Each pizza delivery because of the free crochet scarf. I don't knit that fast. I wish I did. Thank you for remembering for 5 months right now. I've learned so much about the fast food industry from these. Thank you, Shiina. And you're welcome. My pleasure. It's really fun to dig deep into stuff like this, you know. For those of you who haven't maybe ordered Domino's in a long while, let me refresh your memory on some of Domino's best internet hits and memories before we get into the heavy stuff. Because Domino's is a story. And before we get into this, Domino's is a story of the most pwn guy you will ever meet. This guy who made Domino's, he's messed up his life so many freaking times at this point, right? So I want this to be an inspirational story, right? The guy, it's a true American story. He's so pwn. We'll count his pwns as we go on. I promise you. I will remind you guys, okay? Okay. Good old Tom. His story is one that a lot of people don't survive it, but he survived, and I want you guys to be encouraged because I've never met a bigger f up guy in my life. You're definitely more pwn than Irie. Really pwn. Like, he's actually more pwn than Irie, and somehow he has made it. So let that be a message of hope in our hearts, okay? He's a survivor. He is. He really is. Yeah. He's a survivor. Hey, how is that possible? I will put a pwn counter up when we get to the meat of the presentation when we talk about Tom. But before that, let's talk about the Domino's tracker. Wait, why is this so messed up? Hold on. The Domino's tracker. Do you guys remember the Domino's tracker? I'm not sure. I haven't had Domino's in like a couple of years, so I'm not sure if this still exists. But a couple of years back, I don't know how many years, when you ordered the Domino's pizza online, I think they still have it, right? They still use it, yeah. So when you order your pizza, they tell you like where your pizza is, right? It has a tracker, but the issue with this tracker is let me ruin your dreams a little bit. I'm sorry for ruining your dreams. Even if you order just a Coca-Cola from Domino's online, it will still go to the prep and baking stage. So if you just order a Coca-Cola from Domino's Pizza, this tracker will still go to the baking stage and stay there for a while. So let's just, I don't know if the accuracy of this or if this works or anything. Yes, this is actually true. So yeah, if you just order a Coca-Cola or like a bag of chips or something from Domino's, it'll still go to the baking stage and it'll stay there for a while. So so it is what it is, you know? Yeah, so this is not really accurate, but it is fun to like look at. I think Domino's was they're kind of a trailblazer in this sense. Yeah, delivery stage is still useful. Not when you're just ordering a liter of Coca-Cola. Not when I didn't know you had to bake a Coca-Cola to make a Coca-Cola, guys. I do not bake my sodas. How are you guys? Wouldn't you melt the plastic? You guys are just putting like what, a liter of microplastics in your stomach every day, huh? That's not how you become a cyborg. That's not how this works. Hello, thank you for the $5 Super Iron Bob. Today I learned Meemaw doesn't like Coke oven fresh. I'm sure Coke doesn't belong in the oven. It's supposed to be cold, iced, refrigerated, chilled. You know. Shake it. No! Carcinogens. Isn't Coca-Cola like... Okay. You know what's scary about Coca-Cola, guys? Okay, Coca-Cola... I'm old, alright? I'm old. I've got kidney stones before. You know what they tell you? Sometimes if you drink enough Coca-Cola, you can prevent kidney stones because it's so acidic. It's so freaking acidic that it'll break down your kidney stones. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah. Also, if you've ever worked in fast food before, which I know some of you have, it's a very common job. I used to work not fast food. I did Olive Garden for a while before my Domino's gig, obviously. I did at Olive Garden, and we had soda machines back then too, and I would have to replace them. Did you know that the straight Coca-Cola, the concentrate, there's a label on it that says it's like, it's not caustic, but it's like so acidic that you can't touch it with your hands. Did you know? The straight concentrate for the Coca-Cola is so acidic that you can't touch it with your hands. It takes the paint off a car. So consider that the next time you want to put more Coca-Cola in your body. I know some of you only drink Coca-Cola. I would advise you to stop that. Yeah, it's like battery acid, paint thinner. Yeah. I could open right now. I can't completely stop you. Old Meemaw can just discourage you a little bit from putting more of that in your body, you know? Pippa drinks soda like it's water, hence why she's lost one of her front teeth. I have confirmed that, by the way. I messaged her because I knew she lost teeth, but in my mind, I was like, oh, she probably got like veneers or something done afterwards, because she can definitely go to the dentist now. So I messaged her last time, like a couple weeks ago. Is it true that you still have like holes in your front, in your smile because you lost teeth? I thought you got them fixed. And she's like, nope, I hate the dentist. So yeah, there's still she's still missing teeth apparently. I have to DM. I didn't ask for permission to show it yet, so I couldn't show you guys, but next time I'll ask. Yeah, she hates it. Pippa! Yeah, but I don't drink soda. Oh, let me drink some water. Agua. Shiina, please help her. There's no helping her because the dentist is actually pretty scary, you know? So yeah. So this is the Domino's tracker, right? The Pippa Tracy. Sad Pippi. Same her. I still need to meet Pippa Senpai though. I still need to meet her. Yeah. But I've gotten a lot of teeth fixed because I have very soft bones. So yeah. Yeah, agua frescas de fruta. Or better, I agree. I like agua fresca too. I like horchata. Horchata. Jamaica. Very delicious. Too bad they don't have horchata at Domino's. Too bad they don't have horchata at Domino's. Horchata goes with everything. Good pairing for everything. Homemade horchata. Horchata. Very good. Okay. The infamous non-pizza left beef. Who remembers non-pizza left beef? This is really big. I remember. This is a meme pizza that somebody on. I remember it was it got famous on Tumblr about a decade ago. More than that now, actually. The legendary non-pizza left beef. I even included instructions on how to order this special pizza. You see here, you would have to click none on all the toppings, but only put beef on the left half of the pizza. Then you go back to putting none, and they'll actually bake it for you. Instructions unclear, and to this pizza, I say, Mamma Mia. Courtesy of 10 months apart. I don't think Paco would consider this to be a pizza, you know? Mamma Mia. Yeah, so yeah, this is for those of you who are not like I don't know, who are not aware of non-pizza left beef. There's just something incredibly hilarious about this picture. I remember seeing non-pizza left beef and laughing for weeks over it. I'm not sure why it's so funny, but still to this day, it's one of my favorite pictures on the entirety of the internet. And I can't really even explain why. Maybe it's the fact that they got this order and they seriously made it. They really did their best, you know? It's just so absurd. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, it's not as funny as it was when it first appeared. I don't know why. Yeah, But, yeah, it's what it is. So yeah, Mamma Mia to that. Pasta la vista. Don't show it to Panko. I wonder if Panko knows about non-pizza left beef. I didn't ask. I should have. Thank you so much for the $2 super! Kyle B! Thank you so much! Thank you! It's just meat, bread, and sadness for all Italians. I don't think half the pizzas served at Domino's nowadays will be considered a real pizza by any of Panko's standards, but we can ask her about that later. I'm planning to like put together a presentation about American Italian food and then have a Panko guest here. I want her to review like the whole Olive Garden menu on my channel. I want to invite her here to review the entire Olive Garden greatest hits. But I'm still working on that, so yeah. I want to see what she thinks. Yeah. Her carbonara making was great. Panko has like, I think, the prettiest hands ever. She has like peak woman hands, I think. Yeah, I have like little goblin hands. Compared, this is why I didn't want to show my hands because I don't have like the best hands. She has very womanly, beautiful hands. I have baby hands. it's a very yeah. I saw her feet too. Her toes are really beautiful too. I think Panko is just really beautiful. I have a suspicion she's just very beautiful. Yeah. No, don't compare compare hands. Don't say Shiina better, okay? Okay, don't say that. Don't compare people like that. It's bad. Bad, 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 bad. Bad. Bad cookie. Bad. You get none pizza left beef. Thank you. Thank you for $5 super. Cute. I understand why someone ordered this a year ago. Wait, somebody ordered? Did somebody you know order the none pizza left beef? I'm googling Panko feet. They're really nice. Her toes are very nice. If she was on Wiki Feet, it would be a 10 out of 10 rating. A++, S+++. I've never seen such pretty toes in my life. But anyways, and I'm not even a foot girl, but you know what it is. It is what it is. Yes! I'm crushing on Best Panda. Best Panda! Nobody can compare. Also, Panko's doing really well so far. She's hilarious. If you guys are looking for somebody that is a little more funny and edgy, in our gen, Panko's definitely your girl to go to. Highly recommend. She gets a big glowing letter of rec from me. Thank you so much for the $2 super! I can't scratch mouth. You have such a beautiful tiny hands, Meemaw. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. She's a lot of fun. She's a different flavor than me. But if you're looking for a spicy meatball, that's where you would go for the spicy meatball. Thank you so much for the $10 super! Adele Darkstar was a driver for Domino's for 4 years. It was a wild time. Good food though. Overwhelmingly, crap management. I like the stuffed cheesy bread with the spinach and bacon mousse. I've never tried that before. But congratulations on getting out of the Domino's mines. And now I have one question to ask. Did you find Papa John's in the dumpster during your time at Domino's? Thank you so much for the $5 super! Yo! I'm a manager at Domino's, so you see interesting food orders sometimes. Wait, we have a real... Okay, I'll call you boss today. How about that? We have real Domino's managers in my chat. Now, since you're here, since there's real Domino's employees in my chat right now, I have a question. Is it true that there's a Domino's Rolex? Do you guys get the Domino's Rolex if you get 25k of sales in a week? Or a month? I forgot what it was. This is real. This is real. So at Domino's, at a certain point... thank you for the $5 super. Potato Radio just came out Olive Garden collab when... I don't know. We're planning it. So at a certain point... I don't know if they still do this. But back in the day, Rolex advertised to a lot of companies to put their logos on their watches. So there's a certain threshold of sales you can make as a Domino's manager, location manager. If you get a certain amount of sales in a week or a month, I forgot what it was, right? Then had a central, what is it? Top management would award you with this Rolex with the Domino's logo on it. I can ask the Artie, thanks, Kyo. I have to know if this is still a thing, because I know... I read an article that this is real, but you don't trust anything on the internet, right? Yeah. Wait, now I have to go look it up. Hold on. Stop. Domino's Rolex. Yeah, it's real! It's real! Okay, this is back in the 70s, though. So it says here, on British GQ... which is definitely okay. Let me show you guys. Let me look at this article for you. All right, let me. Where'd it go? Oh, I can't show you guys. Every time that thing pops up where it's just accept cookies or reject cookies, I feel bad for putting reject cookies because you guys are called the cookies. I can't do with you guys looking. I have to close it. Hold on. I can't do with you guys looking. It's too shameful. Okay, I can't reject you guys. So I have to... I have to do this. Hold on. Yeah, sorry. I know it's lame. I know it's lame, but I can't, like, not... Okay, there it is. Alright. Why is this so messed up? Hold on. Why is this so messed up still? Let me move this around. Here. And then... like this. Yeah, there we go. Why having a Domino's pizza on your Rolex is a flex? No, seriously. Rolexes with Domino's pizza branding on their dials are rare items, and they have a fascinating backstory. Oh, so they don't have it anymore. But it used to be a thing. Okay. Among Rolex collectors, extra little something on the dial always attracts interest and usually adds value. These days, Rolex is reluctant to put anything other than its own name on its dials. So back in the 60s and 70s, when it was figuring out for market share, promotional dials with brand logos were a big thing, especially in the US. These were not aftermarket editions, but factory-applied official dials advertising everything from oil companies, truckings, the Masons, beer, Coca-Cola, and Chevrolet. The origin story is a little hazy. Okay, so yeah, it says here. Oh yeah, it's a 1989 Rolex Air King with Domino's pizza on it, so they don't give it out anymore. Let's see. What was the... Yes, CC, hold on. The watches... Okay, today the company has grown, targets are higher, and thus the challenge is more ambitious. The goal needs to be achieved for 4 weeks in a row. The watches are still handed out. They're still handed out. Although no longer Air Kings, they were briefly discontinued in 2014, causing Domino's a shift to the Oyster Perpetual. So they still have it. So the sales goal was... before in the 70s, turn in a 220K sales week. And that's how you got it. But I think you need that for 4 weeks in a row to get a Domino's Rolex. So I think it's still a thing. You can get an Oyster Perpetual. You can still get an Oyster Perpetual from Domino's if you work there and make crazy sales for a whole month. Yeah. About to apply Domino's. Good luck! You might have to start dumpster diving in Pizza Hut dumpsters, like whatchamacallit, like Papa John's, in order to get that. You know, you gotta unleash your full power, your full potential for something like that. Yeah. Do they still make the Air King? What does the Oyster Perpetual even look like? Hold on. Oyster Perpetual Domino's. Oyster Perpetual. Crown of the Domino's Rolex Oyster Perpetual. Hold on, is there a picture of it? Oh yeah, there is! Oh my god, it's crazy! Okay, let me show you. So now you can get the Oyster Perpetual. I'm blocking it, but you guys see that, like, metal engraving? Do you guys see that? That's kind of cool! It looks kind of nice, actually. Like, people won't notice that it's from Domino's. Yeah, it's kind of clean. So if you guys make a certain amount, if you guys are a franchisee, yeah. Thank you so much for the $20 super side lines. I wonder how much that is adjusted for inflation. I don't even want to know. Thank you for $5 super. Kill, you're wearing the wrong hat. We don't use that one anymore. Go home and get the right hat. Don't forget to clog out too. God damn it, I'm being micromanaged. This is the only hat I could find. Okay, our location is running out of money. We had to use the old hat, okay? It's quite subtle. I kind of like it. It comes with the little Rolex bag and everything. Yeah, so if you make 20K for 4 weeks in a row in profits over a month, yeah, then you can be handed a Rolex like this. Yeah, I didn't know this was a thing. I was like really shocked. No other job I worked offered something this fancy as an incentive, but It's retail price. Hold on. So what do I do? Rolex. Let me close this. Rolex. Oyster Perpetual. Oyster Perpetual. Let's see. Shopping. It says here it's about... Depends. Oh, so if you buy a rare Domino's one, it's 10K. It's 10K because the Domino's adds value. But if you get the Oyster Perpetual, if you get the Oyster Perpetual normal, it's about 6 to 7K. So the Domino's one's actually rarer. Yeah. Sheena's only 10K on eBay. Well, in perfect condition, right? Yeah, I have no clue. Yeah, so to have a Rolex, it's about depending on the condition it's in and some of the features, it could be very different. So like there's a green one with steel green face. It would be 16 to 17,000. So it depends on a lot of things. Like the steel blue face too, 11 to 12K. Yeah, no, we're not. I'm not a Rolex girl, guys. I'm not a Rolex girl. I'm not a watch girl. I don't really wear a watch. I don't wear a watch. I wore a woman's watch to look classy in the office, but I never really used it. You know? I never really used... Sakura, where's our Rolex if we hit like 100K? Come on, Sakura. Come on. No, just kidding. I would have no use for a Rolex. We don't even go outside to show it off. Honestly, here's what I think about Rolexes, right? You wear Rolexes, that's just a sign that says rob me. That's just a sign that says rob me in public. Yeah, like, you know what's stupid? I have friends, right? That have friends who have Rolexes. And they would go out in the city and just get robbed because they're wearing a Rolex to like the inner city, you know? So yeah, don't wear your Rolex everywhere. It's just a big target on your body that says rob me because I have money, you know? Face Connect Seiko watch at 100K. Yeah, I do like Seiko a little better than Rolex, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's mad. It's true. Don't wear your Rolex to a club. That's just painting a target on your back. It's like, you know, you're just going to attract a lot of robbers. They're going to thieves. They're gonna scam you. Yeah. My Rolex says I got this as an inheritance. That's why you wear the classic digital Casio calculator watch. A baby G. They're coming back now that Y2K is back, right? Did you guys own a baby G? I still really like how they look. Remember baby G? Remember baby G, the G-Shock? Hold on. I still really love it. Hold on, still. I love it a lot. Hold on. The baby G? This is the... I really want a pink one when I was younger. If you had one of these, you were the coolest girl in the early 2000s. Yeah, they still exist. These are still... They're coming back. I think because Y2K fashion is back. Yeah, so... they're like waterproof and they're sporty. Yeah, I like them. I like the aesthetic. They're not very classy. I don't know if I'd wear them now, but back in the early 2000s, you were the coolest gal if you had one. Yeah, you had a black one. Everybody had one. It was affordable and cool, right? Yeah. Anyways, we're going off topic. We have a lot to go through. But of course, along with the Rolex, we have to talk about Hatsune Miku and Domino's Pizza. Do you guys remember the jingle of the app? Every time you booted up the app? Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember? Domino's Pizza. Domino's Pizza. Domino's Scott? No? Yeah, you don't remember? Okay, so back in 2015 or 2014, I forgot. I think it was 20... You know, it doesn't sound like that long ago. Wait, when was this? Okay, hold on. Domino's Miku. When was the Domino's Miku app? It launched in 2013. 2013, which was 10 years ago now. Well, it feels like just yesterday for me. Not gonna lie, it feels like it's just yesterday for me. Yeah. Yeah. So, for those who don't know, I have video. I have a video for you. A video. Hold on. For those who don't remember this collaboration, I'll show you. I have to show you. Because if you haven't experienced this, you have to experience it. Hold on. There's an ad. I got an ad. Hold on. I got an ad on my ad. Okay, so let me open up the thing. Domino's Pizza. Okay. So for those of you who are not familiar with Domino's, Scott, I'll make you guys familiar right now. Alright, so this is an app that was launched in 2013, a collaboration between Hatsune Miku and Domino's Pizza.
Hello everyone, I'm Scott, president of Domino's Pizza. Have you heard of Hatsune Miku? Today I'd like to announce a new collaborative project featuring Hatsune Miku. Domino's app featuring Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune
Miku exists in a software called Vocaloid. Vocaloid enables you to produce songs. A character named Hatsune Miku sings the songs you create. A great feature is you can create songs as you like. I knew our talented Domino's Pizza crew could work together and create great Vocaloid songs. Bokoropi, Eshi, Chokyoshi, Furitsukeshi. Everyone. Amazing Vocaloid songs have been created with the fantastic imagination of the crews from all over Japan. The challenge was successfully carried out, and this new collaborative app was produced.
I love that when he pulls out. I love that so much. Wait, no. Domino's Pizza. I have to watch that again. I love that's my favorite part when he pulls it out of his pocket. Iconic. I have to watch it again. His like awkward smile. I have to watch it again.
New collaborative app was produced.
Wait, I have to pause it. He looks like he needs to be saved. He's like, oh my god, kill me now. Oh my god. The charisma off of this guy. Thank you. Thank you for the $5 super. My RD says he has the watch. But we no longer collab with Rolex. So now it's a company called Omega. Oh, you guys have Omega watches now. I see. That's so cool that you guys still do watches though. You know, you can still get an Omega watch. It's still very expensive. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, our resident Domino's manager, Kyo. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Very blessed to have you here. Alright, let's continue. Domino's Pizza.
Based on Miku's image, the Domino's app changes its appearance. A lot of music and illustrations.
Wait, the nail! I never noticed that! Wait, I never noticed this! I just noticed that right now. The nail art. Oh my god. Can I get that done too? If I bring this to my nail lady, will they do it for me? I've gotten nail art done before, but every time I get nail ladies do my nail art, they're like, your little fingernails are so small, it's hard for us to do art on it. So I stopped getting nail art because my hands are too small. And then imagine having that pain already, right? And then me giving them the Domino's logo. Can you put this on my finger? They're gonna be like, we don't get paid enough for this.
Music and illustrations produced by Domino's crew are here. From the menu to the order, it looks very cute, just like Miku. Once your pizza's delivered, have some fun with. Once your pizza's delivered, have some fun with Miku. It comes with a social camera function and you can take various poses, pictures of Miku. Very cool. And last but not least, the live performance. Very cool. And last but not least, the live performance. Start the pizza stage live and point the camera towards the pizza box, and the pizza box will turn into a live dancing venue.
Let's go!
A live performance of Love for Night, produced by Domino's crew. Here we go!
This goes hard!
Let's enjoy the rest of the performance with the app.
But yeah, God bless his soul. God bless his soul. God bless his soul, guys. Okay? Yeah? The dramatic pause at the end. Let me close this. Hold on. Let me close this. What'd they do to Miku? No, this is back like this is back in like 2013. So it was like golden age still? Not golden age. A little bit. It like Vocaloid was still kind of like in its golden age during that time, so he's not dead. They actually did an interview with this guy on another guy's channel. There's a lot of content about Domino Scott, so make sure you guys check him out. He's actually a pretty cool guy. He talked about how it was improvised, like his hand movements. He's really doing his best. So yeah, Domino Scott is a real idol, guys. He really gave it his all. Yeah, Nick Robinson on YouTube. He did a really interesting deep dive into just Domino's Miku. And the app no longer exists, so if you guys are looking for it, it's no longer there. But yeah, that's there for you if you so desire to look for more information regarding that. Yeah, Scott, my Oshi. A true company. Yeah. Alright, so that is the Domino's. There's more. There's actually more I have to show you guys. It's not over yet. I know, you guys are like, please end it. Please end it. Please. But no, there's more. I have more for you. Along with that, yeah, there's the app. Here's some of the special edition boxes that is kind of gacha. It was kind of a gacha to see which pizza box you would get. These are more of the rare ones. Yeah, and some people actually like collected them all, you know, which was kind of interesting. Yeah, I know. You can't get them, but they're like super expensive on eBay if you want them. They look very nice. It's very classic Vocaloid style, circa 2013. Yeah. Yeah, it was like a box gasha. True pioneers. They're pretty good. Very cute. I know the grease stains, right? I know, it's really unfortunate, but it is what it is. In Japan, during this promotion, your delivery guy would also come with a decked out Miku moped. Like a delivery moped. They would show up with your pizza on the Hatsune Miku Domino's delivery moped. It was very, very cute. Sadly, we did not have this in North America. But yeah. I know, how can I buy the moped? I think it was just a wrap, guys. I think it was just a wrap. I know, it's kind of embarrassing. Alright, resident Domino workers, guys. Domino's workers, will you ride this moped to deliver in your neighborhood? Will you ride this moped? I would, because I'm cringe and I'm a VTuber, but, you know, where can I buy one of those? I think you can get it wrapped if you... I don't know, I have no clue. I'm not even sure if this moped's available in North America. I only see these as delivery cars in, like, Japan. Yeah? In, like, Asia. It's adorable, right? It's cute. I like the pink. She has, like, little Megane action going on here. Yeah. Yeah, their app. Yeah. The Domino's Miku app is, like, they tried to bury this whole saga of Domino's life, so they didn't have, yeah, people had to dig up the app data again, but yeah, you can find it if you look. They really tried to bury this history. Too bad. I'm never gonna forget it. They really tried, but they failed. It was really cool, right? It gives soul, a little bit of soul to these hyper corporations. Yeah, it's awesome, right? Yeah, they tried to bury it though. They really did. The internet never forgets. It's true. It's true. On top of everything, let's watch some of the Domino's Miku songs. I have one with the original music video. Domino's actually commissioned like Vocaloid producers to produce songs for them, and this one's probably my favorite. It is really mid, but it's about making pizza, so I had to show this one. Hold on. Let me turn off this. And then turn on the thing again. Hold on. Alright. Domino's crew produces Vocaloid music. I think this is made by Domino's. Oh god, this is loud. Domino pizza, yamu yamu, pizza pizza, yamu yamu yamu, pizza pizza, Domino. Pizza を作るよ。少しだけ乗せるよ。乗せて。リップ these ingredients are kind of sized. Yamu yamu, pizza pizza. Pizza oh, da 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 la la. They put mayonnaise on pizza earlier. Mayo oh. Mayo no se. Did you guys see that? They put mayonnaise on the pizza. So I don't know. And nasu, eggplant. So yeah, I think Ponko would hate this song. But yeah, you guys get the point, right? So yeah, there's a lot of them. This is only one of them. I think there was like a lot more, but this is the only one I can find. Yeah, so make sure to check that out if you guys are interested. Yeah, mayonnaise on pizza. Apparently it's a thing in Japan. So yeah, let me turn this off and turn it back on our VGM. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah. Mayo on everything in Japan is for real. Alright! So, now we're getting a lot of the fun stuff over with. We're gonna talk about old Tom. So, Tom Monaghan is the guy that made Domino's Pizza. Domino's Pizza! He's the one who created this crazy thing. But his story is one of a lot of drama, strife, unfortunate events. Thank you for the $20 soup. Marcello Yoshida. I would eat pizza every day. Remember, this is a fever. And even had Hatsune Miku plus Bump of Chicken song. I didn't even know there was a Bump of Chicken song. That's crazy. That's crazy. Thank you so much for soup. Thank you. So, he did nothing. We're not going to talk about his controversies because I don't think I'm allowed to talk about it. But we can talk about everything else. Because I think despite everything, he's lived a very interesting and poem life. Let me put up the poem counter. Hold on. Let me find the poem counter. Still. Hold on. Alright, let me find the poem counter. I should have set this up beforehand. Give me a second. Was it... still. Was it window? Unexisting, hold on. Where's my death counter? Where the hell is my death counter? No! Doko kana? Hold on, I should have set this up beforehand. Give me a second. Okay, let me copy this. No, this one. And then I'll add it to here. Okay, so we have a counter. I think it should be okay here. Yeah, it's a 0. It's not the right color, but we'll put the poem counter right here, okay? We'll put the poem counter right here where I am right now. Can we change the color, I wonder? Maybe we can change it to white? Hold on. Yeah, we'll change it to white. Okay, or gray, okay? So this is the poem counter. We're gonna count how many times old Tom messed up his life. We're gonna count how many times old Tom has messed up his life, okay? He is... After this, I think you'll feel better about your life, because he did end up a millionaire. You know, he did end up a millionaire. Yeah, old Tom. It's his F-up counter. Unfortunately, we just have to do that for him, because he really did mess up his life. More than a couple of times. He, like, tried so hard, but failed so hard at the same time, you know? Yeah, he's a screw-up. And not in a good way. But his starting life was very unfortunate. So he was born March 25th of 1937. Yes. So it was still in part times. Because you guys remember what happened in the 1930s? It was a long recession. You guys, it's the Great Depression times in the 1930s. So obviously he wasn't born in the right time. It was the Great Depression at the time. But that's what he was. Very cute, right? I like his little sailor coat. It was really cute. Yeah, the dirty 30s. He was born into a family with a father and his father is a truck driver, and his mom was in nursing school. Yeah, when the world was still in black and white, exactly. Yeah. He's serious Hooverville story today. He could not even afford nun pizza at this point. Yeah, he had a little brother named Jim. Now I want you guys to keep this name in mind, Jim, because he'll come into play later, more than a couple times. But all you guys need to know is that Jim is kind of a curse. Do not trust Jim, is what I'm saying. Do not trust Jim. You'll learn why later. So remember Jim, okay? He was Jim slim? I don't have a picture of Jim, but don't trust him. Don't trust him, okay? On Christmas Eve 1941, he became fatherless. Our poor boy, our poor Tom became fatherless. Sadly, not due to choice. His dad didn't leave for milk and didn't come back. He passed away due to severe stomach ulcers. It gave him an infection. He went septic and he passed away. So if you guys do the math, with his birth year and 1941, he was only 4 years old when his dad passed away. I know, very sad, very sad. And that was kind of the start of his unfortunate life. Like, this is when things went downhill. You know, when you guys are saying you peak at around 25 and then it's all downhill from there. Well, this man peaked. Our boy Tom peaked at 4 years old, and then it was all downhill from there. But he will meet another peak later, because obviously we know he became a millionaire later. But for now, that was his first peak and downfall in life. Everything was kind of downhill from there. So keep that in mind. I will not count this as a poem because it's not his fault. Yes. So yeah, so it became a series of unfortunate events for a friend here. Tom's mom could no longer finish nursing school, you know? So she got a factory job, and that job only paid her like what? She made like $20-something a week. And that wasn't enough money to fund her 2 children. It was not enough to raise 2 children. Even back then, it was nowhere near enough. It was a camera factory. Yeah. So, what was the solution to that? Yeah, a week. So Tom and Jim were put into foster care for 7 years, while Tom's mom could finish nursing school. Yeah. So Tom and Jim were put into foster care, taken away, ripped away from their mother at a young age. It was just quite a tumultuous time, right? Yeah, I know, very sad, very sad. Can we get like an F in chat for our boy Tom here? Yeah. Luckily, this is a story of triumph. So, it's a lot of mess ups and one big triumph. Okay? Yeah. So don't worry for him too much. I just think it's a very amazing story. I usually don't give this much backstory into like the creator of this company, but a lot of Domino's soul and scrappy nature comes from Tom's scrappy nature and his sort of life, his roller coaster like life. So I just wanna make this an inspiring story for those of you who are also kind of not always sort of not on the right track, or life gets you down a lot, because it's a good story. It's a good story. Yeah, I think it's a good story. So 2 years in the foster care, Tom and Jim, the foster parents did not want to take care of them anymore. So they were sent to a boarding school run by nuns. It was St. Joseph's Home for Boys. Yeah, so they got sent to boarding school, and at this boarding school, he was extremely unhappy They were very, very, very strict. You know, back then, no, these days, if a teacher hit your child, it's like huge lawsuit problems. But back then, in the 30s and 40s, corporal punishment in schools was very common. It wasn't back in our days. Yeah, it was still common for you to get hit by your teachers. It was normal. It was seen as normal. Things are much different now. Yeah, so you could hit with rulers and stuff. He was very unhappy. He was a bit unruly often. He also was picked on often because he was a late bloomer. He was a very small child. Yeah, and the teachers were extremely strict. He was very unhappy there. But during this time, he mentioned that his dream was to be a shortstop for the Detroit Tigers. Now remember this. Remember this. Because Tom did not forget about the Detroit Tigers. And for those who know a little bit about Tom's history, you guys will know what happens later. But for those who don't, keep in mind the Detroit Tigers. Because this will come into play later, I promise you. Yeah, so yeah, his dream was to be a shortstop. Which is, if you guys are not familiar with how do you call it, like the baseball, American baseball, a shortstop is the guy that's running after the ball to catch the ball in the outer field. Yeah. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I'm not too big on baseball, but yeah. We're learning about history. Yeah, Tom's history. This is a guy running after the ball on the field. Yes. Not short stack! No! Get your head out of the gutter! Have some Domino's pizza. You're weird when you're hungry. You're weird when you're hungry. Have some pizza. Yeah, it's infield position? Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about anything. Yeah. Short stacks! Alright. So their mother took Tom and Jim back in 1947, and she was a certified nurse at this point, right? She was a certified nurse, but unfortunately, their financial troubles did not end, and Tom worked many odd jobs to help make ends meet. He picked crops, picked cherries when it was in season. He did newspaper deliveries. He did everything at this point to help his family make ends meet. And you think, oh, they must be a little happy family now, right? Yeah, they're together with their mommy. They're happy now, right? But no. Due to familial conflict, Tom and Jim were put back into foster care only after 1 year of being with their mom. The mom and Tom did not get along. The mom was very depressed. She had a lot of menhira issues. Tom was also menhira in a man way. He was manhira. He had a temper. He was very short-tempered. He didn't have good decision-making skills. So he always fought with his mom. And Tom and Jim were put back into foster care after only 1 year. Manhira! So this time, Tom was separated from his brother Jim. And Tom went to work on a farm. And he was really poor during this time. He was very, very poor. He worked in the fields. He still had to sort of go to school, and he was always made fun of because he had holes in his clothes. He was just obviously not really well off, and he had manure on his shoes. So it was not a really good time for him. They were definitely really, really poor, very sad, very rough time. But during this time that he said, oh, maybe I should become a priest. Maybe I should be looking for a salvation or a spiritual journey to improve on my life. So he wanted to become a priest. Thank you so much for the tip. Thank you so much for the $5. Dono, boy, Deva. Thank you so much. So he wanted to become a priest. Yes. So he applied and was accepted to St. Joseph's Seminary in Michigan in 1952, which his mom had to take out a loan to send him there. So his mom still cared about him. In a dysfunctional family way, but she took out a loan to send him to St. Joseph's Seminary. And this is our boy's first poem right here, okay? This is our boy's first poem. Less than a year into the seminary, he was expelled for unruly behavior. I know. But he has an excuse for this. You know, he said in an interview, he said that it wasn't really that bad. He said that he just did like classic boy behavior, but they expelled him because he didn't write letters to his mom. And back in the seminary, apparently they had really, really high family values. And because he didn't have a really good relationship with his mother, who literally took out a loan to send him there, by the way, because he's a kid, he didn't know how to be, you know, understand. He only wrote to his aunt and he was expelled for unruly behavior, you know? So heartbroken, he returned to live with his mom, who was also abusive to him. He was also abusive towards her as well. They just did not mix. He did not mix well with her. She did not mix well with him. It was a bad situation, right? So he was expelled and still yelled at his mommy. I think I'm gonna give him another poem for that. Under her, Tom, please! He took so many L's, but seriously. She took out a loan for nothing, right? It's hard, it's a hard situation, but I think there's just poem on both ends here, you know? Then he was eventually sent to juvenile hall until he was 18. Now this is on the mom. She did not even communicate to Tom. One day when he was coming back from school, a police officer just picked him up and he was sent to juvie and he was told to be shut in there until he was 18. His mom just did not want to be a mother, which is not a poem for him. That is very unfortunate. I feel very bad for him. I know, very, very sad. Very sad. He did not catch a break, no. Yeah. Fortunately, he has an aunt and uncle, and they took him in and were really kind to him. And eventually he barely, and I mean very, very barely, he was saved from juvie, but he barely graduated high school lessons class. So he did not care about school. I'm gonna give him another poem for this. But he was not a really good student. Even when his aunt and uncle took him in, he almost was about to be held back. He only started caring about his grades when he saw his aunt was preparing to attend his graduation. His aunt was preparing to attend graduation. She was getting all pretty and ready. She was very proud of him. And he had to do something, so he went and begged his teachers. He'll do whatever it takes to graduate. And he did. He worked hard and did the bare minimum just to scrape by last in his class. But he did graduate. So Tom indeed does have a heart, even if he's a little, how do you say, dense sometimes. Our boy has three major poems in his life, you know, so far. But hey, it's kind of sweet, you know. He learned to care that maybe he should have tried to make the people who care about him proud, you know. So there's some character development here, you know. He is a poem, but he's learning. You can kind of see where he's going. He got it done, you know. And on his yearbook, I'm not gonna count this as a poem because he knows. He's very introspective. On his yearbook, on his graduating picture, you know how there's senior quotes? His quote was, "The harder I try to be good, the worse I get. But I may do something sensational yet." Very sweet. He should have been a rapper. I think that was a pretty good rhyme if you ask me. Very poetic. Yeah, so even at this very early age, you guys can see, he might have been an F-up, but he had dreams. He knew how to spit bars. He had big dreams. He knew he was gonna do something big. He believed in himself, even when nobody did. And that's something. I think even when you have nothing, as long as you got skin on your back and a little bit of fight in you, you can make it. Even though it'll take a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. I think his story is one of a true American story, I think. So at this point, he realized he needed to get a little bit better, right? So he worked hard in community college. I know a lot of you probably still go to community college or are planning to go to, or graduated from like the community college circuit, and eventually he worked really hard, and he got accepted into the University of Michigan. But our poor Tom could not afford tuition. Yeah, even though his mom abandoned him, even though everybody sort of like lost hope in him, he still worked hard and got accepted to the U of M. You know? Yeah. He had no money. He had no money. And you guys know how hard it is to make it through community college. Yeah. It's financially smarter, but it is a bloodbath if it's ever gone. Yeah, you have to have like laser focus. Yeah. There we have our fourth poem. To get tuition, he heard that if you join the army, you can pay for tuition. But somehow he accidentally joined the Marine Corps. How? I don't know how. This is true. He accidentally joined the Marine Corps. Accidentally. This is what I mean when I say this man is more Paul than even Irie. How do you accidentally join the Marine Corps? How do you mess that up? Chad, how do you do it? So basically, the man accidentally selects hard mode, right? He went into the game. He's like, I'm going to be smart. We're gonna play the normal game. You know, I don't have the brains for the Air Force, but I can join the army, and accidentally joins the Marines. I know. But he was like, okay. He's a man that likes to stay positive. He's a man that likes to stay positive. So he was like, alright, if I can get through the Marines, I can go through anything. And that's a very positive attitude that will, despite his poem and his mess ups, he's very, very positive. So he said, if I join the Marines and get out of this, I can go through anything in life. So he used his time in the military to improve on himself. Body, mind, and soul. He read a lot of self-help books. He used his time to get motivated. So, yeah, he joined the Marines, and he did a good use of his time. And he did his time, and he was honorably discharged in 1959. And with that, he got money. He saved money to go to college. He had $2,000 saved for his college tuition, but right away, out of the Marines, he was scammed out of that money. Another poem for a man by Get Rich Quick Oil Sheem. He was left with only $15 in his pocket from this. How many times can you Tom! His stats are like all in like Unga Bunga and like Soul, but he did not get any stats in the intelligence place. You know, he he has 15, so he couldn't go to college, right? But our man did not give up. Our Tom, he had no luck, no int, 0, right? So it was like an oil shame too, you know? Poor Tom. Yeah, he only had $15 in his pocket, but he was committed. You know, this man, he's been through the Marines, even though if it was an accident, he's gonna run with it. He had drive. So he picked up a lot of jobs and made money to go to the tuition. But he had to defer anyways because he couldn't afford the books once getting in. He did not account that you had to buy books. So another poem for him. My guy. Yeah, so he had to defer. He made it. He was there. He had to defer. Poor guy. I know. Pong King. Yeah, it's more expensive than the classes. It really just do be like that. And another one. Yeah, it's hard to feel bad for him. I still do. He's doing his best. The thing is, his most good quality about him is that he has the drive and the motivation. And I think that's the most amazing thing about Tom's story. Thank you, Coffee Bro, for $10 super. The last tie I had to Domino's when I was in the Marines. Now it makes a lot of sense why there's one on outside of every Marine Corps base. I'm gonna talk about that later. There's a reason for that, Coffee Bro. But thank you for the super. If you guys went to college or in the military, I'm sure you guys are very familiar with Domino's because that is actually a part of their whole plan. But I will talk about that later. During this time, he needed more money, so he started working at a newspaper company that he learned a lot of business skills from. So at this newspaper company, he worked really hard. It was his first, like, how do you say? Like, he helped streamline the newspaper delivery method. He's always thinking about how to make it more efficient, right? So, eventually, the higher-ups in that company noticed him and taught him a lot of skills on how to run a business. So he picked up a lot of skills. He put his time in during this time. And this is gonna come in a little bit later. He's already showing signs of genius. Alright, he's already showing signs of genius at this point. So, now let's talk about the proto version of Domino's called Dominic. So before Domino's is called Domino's, their names was Dominic's. And I think that several of you taught me this fact a couple of streams ago, like a couple weeks ago. You guys taught me this, so I didn't know this until you guys told me. But yeah, it was called Dominic's. And I want to tell you guys a little bit about the origins of why it was called Dominic's and how Domino started. So this is the beginning of the actual franchise in the store. So we're done with Tom's backstory, but we're gonna keep the poll counter up because it's not the last poem that he would make. Our man will not stop pawning. He will not stop pawning. He will continue to pawn, okay? I'll tell you more about it. So, Tom and Jim. Remember Jim? His younger brother. His younger brother actually was working in a pizza joint while he was working as a mailman during this time. And he heard from the owner of that other pizza joint that he had a location back in Michigan that was closed and was unsuccessful. And he was offering it for sale for only like $500 for everything. So Jim heard this, and with this idea, he went to Tom and he was like, "Hey, let's buy this Dominic's Pizza in Michigan, and we can work on it together on this business, right?" Tom could work. They worked half-half, so they could divide their time. Tom could still go to college and get his college work done during the day, and then Jim would also be able to do his mailman duties. So it would be open like 7 hours, and they would split the time, and it would have been perfect, you know. Great plan by this time. So Dominic DeVardi, the original owner of Dominic's, let them use his name for the business and taught them the basics on how to make a pizza, because they didn't know how to make a pizza at this time, right? So Dominic really had nothing to do with Domino's. They just borrowed the name from business that they bought from Dominic, you know? Actual Italian. Yeah. Right? How to make it a pizza. Yeah, they bought a business without even knowing how to make pizza. But they were motivated. I'll give them that. I won't give them a point for that. So they opened on December 9, 1960. 1960. Yes. Most sales were from a college, which when sales are only seasonal. Sales are okay. They were right by college, so usually they would get orders from the dorm. Except when the students went on summer, sales dropped dramatically, and it wasn't good. It was not good. So, when sales started to drop a little bit, a couple months in, Jim, the younger brother, quit completely 3 months in. He had no motivation to work. He quit completely, right? So Jim, the younger brother, wanted out of the deal. And Tom gave Jim the card they used to deliver the pizzas and took over 50%, Jim's 50% of the business. Now, I'm not gonna give Tom a poem for this because this is Jim's poem. This is Jim's poem. Absolutely Jim's poem. Imagine giving 50% of Domino's company over to Tom for a used car. The man lacked the foresight, the drive, and spoiler alert, Jim went on, he never really had much success in his life. He worked a security guard later on. Poor Jim never ever really got financial success in his life. Yeah, because of this. Yeah. That's his whole equity. His 50% equity, he gave it up for a used car. Yeah. He had the drive. He had the car to drive. It's a history class. It's a history class. It is. So, it was one of the better deals that Tom made. Yeah. So, it was a negative poem for him. Yeah. So, sadly, because now Tom was the only one responsible for the pizza joint, he gave up on his college dreams and went all in on the business. He was all on board. He gave it up completely for the pizza. Now, I'm not going to give him a poem for this because he's still driven. He's all in. He wants to make it work. And we know he made it work because we know that Domino's is a big, big company now. But he took the risk. He took the opportunity costs to run his business full time. And that, I can give him respect for that. You know, he believed in himself. You know? So, Tom wanted to open another store of Dominic's in Mount Pleasant, Michigan, another college town. So, this is where a lot of the Domino's ethos and expansion plan comes in. Even from the start, Tom's demographic, he always wanted to focus on college towns, so right beside colleges where a lot of students need food, and military bases where a lot of people in the military base could find food. So you'll see that a lot of Domino's to this day are still open and placed around colleges and military bases. Yeah, smart idea. Very, very smart idea. Thank you, Ari! Hello! Thank you for the raid! Welcome to the pizza stream. Hello! Thank you for the poem raid. We're counting Tom's poems. We found a man that's way more poem than Irie. He wanted to join the army and accidentally joined the Marines. Hello! Thank you for the raid. Welcome! Thank you for the poem raid. Irie. Are you guys giving her lots of love? Hello! Necro! Hello! It was nice meeting you at Offkai. Thank you for the raid. Arigato. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Shiina, do we get free pizza now? No! Actually, if you guys sit here and listen, that pays for the pizza in my hands. You know, I didn't have change for 100, so you guys are gonna have to sit here now. Yeah, Irie lied. What did Irie lie about? Thank you for the double raid. Where's the pizza at? You can pay with your body. Anyways, what I meant by your body is your body here in the audience. But your attendance! Thank you so much for $5 to Ragnar! Come on, Shiina, it's unfair. Tom is a lot older. Irie has a lot of time ahead of her to outpull him. I think Tom in this point in time, he was in his early 20s. Tom was in his early 20s. He was still a zoomy at this time. So yeah. He's already outpwned Irie. Yeah, it's over. You can be super Poe and still make it in in life. He's still a Timmy at this point, like 22, something like that. For the $5 soup. Ah, Boomer, wow. All right, so he opened another location in a college town, and with Jim gone, Tom needed another person to run the original Dominic's while he opened another location, the second Dominic's location in Mount Pleasant. Unfortunately, that person would also be another terrible encounter. So, yeah, so he was scammed again, but I want to get into that a little bit. Thank you so much. I'm not going to add a poem right now because I have to explain it of how poem this was before I give him the poem because it was bad. It was really, really bad, chat. It was really, really bad. Thank you so much for $5. Ah! Thank you. Thank you. Wow. I think I already read that. I didn't want to miss it. Yeah. He seriously has the Unga Bunga brain, okay? So he needed someone to run his original location so he can open a new location. So we meet, enter, center stage, Jim. What's the moral of today's story? Don't run a business with... Don't trust guys named Jim. This is a second Jim. He met another Jim. He replaced Jim with another Jim. He replaced Jim with another Jim. I know. I'm not gonna give him a poem yet, okay? I'm not gonna give him a poem yet, because there's more to this story. So Tom met Jim Gilmore. He was a founder of some of the city's best pizzerias. And they got into a talk together. And Tom was impressed by Jim's expertise. Yeah? And Jim admitted that he was already bankrupted 2 times before, eventually due to his drinking problem. Right? He was already bankrupted 2 times before. Okay? But Tom believed him, right? He was like, believed his story. Maybe he wanted to make his life better. He ignored all the red flags. Okay, I'm gonna give him a poem for this, right? So he's on his 7th poem now in his life. Major poem. He teamed up with Jim number 2. So here's another poem. This is a multiple part poem, guys. They became equal partners in the business. And the agreement was that Gilmore would put in $500 for 50% of the business. But he didn't pay. He was like, oh, I have no money. I can't pay for 50% of the business. And freaking Tom was like, you can pay me later. So essentially, in business terms, this is another poem for him. 8th poem. He traded half of his company for 0 down payment. And he would never, ever, ever get the money. Ever in his life. To today, Tom would never get that money for the 50% of the company. On top of that, it was an extremely one-sided agreement. Gilmore, Jim, was smart and crafty, and he went to get a lawyer. And Tom was like, I don't need a lawyer. I can represent myself, and sign the contract. I'm gonna give him another poem. Along with giving away his company for no down payment, the contract put Tom solely responsible for all present and future debts in the business. So despite Jim wanting and telling him, giving him lip service, saying, oh, we have to be equal business partners. He never intended for it to be an equal agreement. It was extremely one-sided, and this would later come to bite him in the butt later on. I know, the freaking Tom already almost 10 major poems by the time he's like in his mid-20s. I know. Yeah, Jim didn't buy the company but couldn't get a lawyer. I know, but Tom didn't even think about that. How is Tom ever successful? I have no clue. This is what I'm saying. This is like how do you say, a story of Phoenix from the ashes. Like, the guy refuses to give up no matter what. Even though he literally did this, he literally lives the consequences of his own actions. But damn it, Tom! He's too prone to quit. He's too prone to quit, you know? I think that's a charm. It was a disaster. Duh, it was a really, really big disaster. Gilmore, on top of being a bad business deal, he tanked sales and profits in the original store because the guy didn't want to work. He still had an alcoholic problem. You know, he didn't want to work. He ran the store whenever quality went down. He tanked the original store. Tom, at this time, he also didn't notice until very later because he was so busy with the second store. Right? I'm not going to give him a point for that. But he did not have the drive, and eventually they broke the agreement, but not before he tried to make a shady second deal. So, here's another charming thing about Tom. Gilmore tried to scam him again in another crazy scam contract, but luckily, our boy learned! Our boy learned! Our boy learned! He did it! You did it, son! You did it! This time, he hired a lawyer and got out of the partnership. That is character development. That means, our man Tom might be a little punk. He might not be the perfect guy. He might have made a lot of mistakes in life, but he learns from those mistakes. He learns from those mistakes. And I think you can still make it in life as long as you adapt, right? So, yeah, we're doing good. Our boy Tom is learning, or he's having development. He's growing a brain. There's maybe his brain has one more brain cell. We're doing it. We're doing it. A lot of people would have died already on the streets, but our boy did not want to give up. He learned. Yes, he's forged by the palm, born by it. It runs in his blood. But sadly, he did not come out unscathed. It left Tom in a lot of debt. In this time, he did work his way out of it. The good news is that he did eventually hunker down and he worked his way out of this debt. So he wasn't saddled in it forever. He knew he got himself into the problem and he got himself out. So I gotta give it to him. He solved his own issues, you know? I think that's a mark of a true man. Yeah, a true standout, like hard-working dude, you know? He's never gonna give you up. He's never gonna let you down. Except the person he's singing to is the pizza. He's never gonna give you up. He's never gonna let you down. He'll devote his whole life to the pizza joint. Yeah. Really rare. So, there's some good news during this time. He met a woman named Margie on a pizza delivery. Now that sounds kind of sus. Because we know a lot of the tropes in media. He met a woman named Margie during pizza delivery, and they fell in love. And our boy Tom, his charisma was off the charts. It was off the charts. It was really off the charts. He sent her a heart-shaped pizza on Valentine's Day before it was cool. I know this is common now. You can do this now on Valentine's Day. I think they do this for you now. You can send a heart-shaped pizza. But he was so rizful. He came up with this idea before anyone else. This was back in like the 60s, right? He had the riz to come up with a heart-shaped pizza. He was creative, you know? On top of that, it's no wonder that they married her a year later. Really fast, but you know, how could the girl say no to a heart-shaped pizza made straight from the soul, you know? And he also promised her, our man had so much riz, he promised her he would be a millionaire by age 30. He's the king of riz. He has so much charisma, confidence. Despite his 9 poems we've counted in his life that would have broke the average man, our boy was forged by the iron forge of Paul. He could still have this much riz with a woman. But he does have another poem during this time. After he married her, he did not fix his anger issues. He did not fix his anger issues. He was physically violent. I'm gonna give him another poem for this. He was very physically violent. There's a lot of rage in this man's soul. And he became an alcoholic. So it was a rough marriage at first. But after that one really bad outburst, he vowed never to drink and hit her again. So, again, another poem, but he did learn from it. He almost lost the only good thing he found in his life. Yeah, but he learned from it. He did get better. He learned, he became a better human being. He couldn't fight his demons, so he fought his girl. No, chat. No, I know. Seriously, dude, I know. This guy, he keeps messing up, but he keeps picking himself back up. So, yeah. So then, when was the name change implemented? So we know that it's not called Dominic's anymore. It's called Domino's. Why was that, guys? Why was that? It was because Dominic DeVarty, the original owner of Dominic's that sold the original Dominic location, no longer wanted to allow Tom to use his name for his business because he said it was due to customer confusion. Which didn't make any sense because his location was so far from all the other Dominic's that their clientele would have been completely different. So Tom, in an interview, said it must have been jealousy because Tom's Dominic's was much more successful than Dominic DeVarty's restaurant. So he was really angry. I know. He kind of looks like a mob boss. I'm into his wrist. I'm into his look, you know? He's a dapper looking guy. Peak dapper dude in this picture. He looks like one of my ancestors. He looks kind of cool, not gonna lie. You know? He looks very like Italian, like in those movies. Yeah. So, we never confirmed the reason why, but we can pretty much safely say it was due to jealousy. So, Tom was furious. He still had anger issues at this point. He insulted DeVarty. It was a very, very public fight. He insulted his DeVarty sauce. Tom told DeVarty that his pizza sauce was stinky. He had so much gall in him that he told an Italian that their sauce was stinky compared to his American sauce. This man, if anything, had fight. He fought a real Italian about tomato sauce. I wouldn't even provoke Panko. If I ever told Panko that her spaghetti sauce was stinky, I think you guys would start writing my obituary. Like if I ever insulted Panko's pasta sauce, right? And then we went to have like content creator style boxing match, I'm sure the cookies would be writing my obituary and planning my funeral ahead of time because that's you guys. Panko will win. I cannot win against true Italian rage. You know? That would be the final yab. It would be over for me at that point. So, yeah. You do not fight an Italian on their sauce, but Tom tried it. Right? So, eventually a lawsuit ensued, right? So Tom hired an ad agency and they suggested to find a word that was very similar to Dominic's. Really similar to Dominic's, right? And then one of his delivery drivers bursted through the door one day and he's like, wait, how about Domino's? And he's like, that's it! So from that day on, thanks to that poor little delivery driver intern guy that was not named in history, that's probably lost the time, he came up with the word Domino's. And from that day on, they made a new logo with a domino with the intention of adding a new dot on the domino when they opened a new store. So at this point when they made the Domino's pizza logo, there was 3 dots because there was 3 stores. So this is like, in his mind, he really didn't think that Domino's would grow beyond like a regional chain. Right, like a regional franchise, right? As you guys can see, with thousands of locations all over the world, the Domino still has 3 dots because there's not enough space on the Domino for that many dots. And now it's international. I know. He was like dreaming still a little too small. He had no idea it was coming, you know? And now, time for stonks. I don't think I had any more poems in his life. I'm not sure if he had any more poems in his life, but we're gonna keep that up. So 10 poems in his life that was life-breaking, and he made through so far. So one night, half of Tom's staff did not show up to the restaurant. Did not show up, just straight up didn't show up. Don't know why they abandoned poor Tom, you know? So he had to work himself for the night, so he limited his menu on this one night to make it easier on himself due to short staff. So at this time, Domino's still sold sandwiches and other stuff along with the pizza. So he limited his menu for that one night to make up for the lack of staff. He simplified the menu, and it turned out they made so much money that night because it was easier to make choices and it was just more efficient overall, you know? He removed less profitable items like no more sandwiches and limited toppings to just 6 to start out. And yeah, they made a lot of money that way, you know? So he also focused on free delivery, which now is expected from a pizza place, but back in the day it was unusual. Like usually pizza joints were sit-in at this time, and delivery was more of an afterthought. So usually when the sit-down servers made enough money, they would get rid of the delivery. But Domino's, he was like, no, delivery is the future. So he focused on delivery. And so Domino's became one of the first pizza places that got rid of sit-in dining. Yeah, it's not free anymore, sadly. Yeah, It's not free anymore, but it is what it is. So he was one of the first. Now we don't really see that many sit-in pizza places at all, but Domino's was one of the first. So it was end of an era. Eventually, in the 60s and 70s, you guys remember, it's the rise of our good friend McDonald's. You guys remember McDonald's? It was the rise of our good friend McDonald's. He was inspired by the success. So he wanted an empire of his own. He's starting to dream big now, right? So he started to franchise Domino's officially in 1967. And he focused, again, to opening next to college campuses or military bases, because these are his clientele. It's worked for him. It's always worked for him. So that's why if you're a military person or a college student, you guys have eaten a lot of Domino's, because you guys are being targeted by Tom. And it worked! And it worked! It's a smart move, right? He targeted and he definitely hit his target. It works. He knows his customers. Smart choice. He had you in the palm of his hand. A man with 10 life-breaking pawns still was able to wrap you around his little finger with his pizza. So, Tom started a mission to open a store every week. Remember I said that his pawn times were done? Does that sound sustainable, guys? If you open a new store every week? 32 stores were opened, but most of them failed. So I'm gonna give him another poem for that. He expanded too soon. Every week, a new store. Tom reached for the skies, but he did not think about supply chain. He did not think about how skilled the franchisees would be. There was no training. He was overly ambitious. Yeah, he has 11 poems so far. He never avoided... We'll talk about the Noid later. Yeah, too fast. Tom had big dreams, but the execution was just not there. He got too close to the sun. And that, again, caused him to be 1.5 million in debt. Another big life-breaking pawn. Another one. So, our boy... He's like, no, I need somebody to help me. Which he gave the control of his company to a bank. Which made his situation worse. Right? So I'm gonna give him another poem for that decision. He's like, I don't want to be in charge anymore. Somebody else take the wheel. The only thing the bank did was lower the quality of food and make the situation worse. So he came out of it with even more debt. So our boy Tom, with as much motivation and tenacity he didn't want to give up on good old Domino's, right? Yeah, he didn't want to give up on everything, right? So he took back his business. He's like, if you want something done right, you gotta take it into your own hands. So he took back his business and he made changes. Oh, 12. Okay, I double pawned that one. Oh no, I can't subtract one. Okay, let me just go back to 12. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay, back to 12. There it is. Subtracted one. Yeah, so he rolled up his sleeves again. He got back into the fight. And he changed, like, the franchising thing. Originally, you had to pay $500 to start one. And that was the only, like, thing you had to do to start a Domino's store. You just put in down payment to start a new franchise store. But now, he made it so that you had to manage a Domino's store for 1 year. Successfully, in order to open one yourself. So you had to, like, be a manager to officially open one for 1 year. And that made quality go up. It made quality go up a lot. Yeah, it's much smarter. So he learned from his mistakes. Among other changes, he also centralized the supply chain to ensure quality. So before, I'm sure you guys have found like pictures of Domino's employees going to buy like cheap potato wedges, you know, at the grocery store and then selling them at marked up prices. There's a lot of like quality issues, right? So they centralized the supply chain so that each franchisee would no longer have to buy their own ingredients. It would just get shipped to them from a central place. So the quality was then ensured. Yeah, it was becoming less fun. It was getting much better. It was on the up and up. And with those two major changes, Tom fixed his company. He got out of another one of his terrible mistakes. And you would think, oh, it's happily ever after, right? Tom made his money, he fixed his company. But no, as you guys know, the Domino story is riddled with scandals. Is riddled with a whole bunch of scandals. Yeah, there is a lot of it. A lot of it. It's not Tom's fault. It's not Tom's fault. It's a lot of things, right? It's riddled with scandals. I think a lot of the legacy of those scandals have still followed us to this day. It still has followed us to this day. So during this delivery incident, it was during the height of the war between Domino's and Pizza Hut. There was a lot of delivery services. Now Domino's no longer, at this time, was the only big competitor in the pizza scene. On top of that, also during this time, Papa John's was dumpster diving into Domino's dumpsters to collect receipts, so he could handwrite letters to all the customers of Domino's to ask them to eat Papa John's instead. So for those of you who weren't here earlier, hold on. During this time, hold on. Let me summon him. Papa, can you come back? Papa? Oh, there he is. Oh, there's Papa. Here we go. Wait, this art is gone. Okay, yeah. So, Papa John's, at this time, there he is, our boy. For those of you who weren't here, Papa John's was crazy. He started Papa John's around this time, and he wanted to compete. So he had no customers, so he dumpster dived in a nearby Domino's for receipts, so he can contact the customers on those throwaway receipts from the nearby Domino's, and then he would handwrite letters to each one of those people asking them to eat Papa John's instead. And he did that with several of his new locations, and that is how Papa John's got a clientele. So, he when he said that there's a day of reckoning, I'm inclined to low-key believe that there is gonna be a Papa John's Day of Reckoning. I'm not surprised that the man went kind of cuckoo, you know? I'm not surprised that he talked about eating a pizza every day for the last 30 days. You know, I'm not really surprised. I kind of low-key believe him. He's that crazy. You know what I mean? Are you surprised that Papa John's went crazy after you're hearing this? I'm not. I'm not. This is a man driven to the brink by his own genius. He's so intense, he drove himself mad. But anyways, yeah, eagerly await the day. Yeah, but anyhow, that was a tidbit of information. So, to compete, Domino's was the first one to promise guaranteed delivery in 30 minutes or less, or else the pizza was free. So during around the 80s was the time that this was a thing, and this legacy has followed, right? A lot of other smaller pizza joints also adopted this policy. I think the most infamous place that a lot of us who didn't grow up in like near North America during this time, so I was still in the Star Nebula during this time in space, we still heard about it because if you guys are a fan of Spider-Man, who is a fan of Spider-Man, Spider-Man's really popular. His whole shtick was that Peter Parker had to work a pizza job and he had to do these pizza deliveries and he could never make it on time and he keeps getting fired, right? So, yeah, Spider-Man. A lot of us have heard the 30 minutes or free thing from Spider-Man. If you're not living in North America, no, Ninja Turtles didn't deliver pizza though. Yeah, so that's where I heard about this. So I wasn't really too clued into the culture, the pizza culture, but I knew about it because of Spider-Man. Yeah. If you go to New York, there's also a pizza joint in which they filmed the Spider-Man movie, the first Spider-Man movie with the Tobey Maguire. It's a little hole-in-the-wall pizza place. Amazing New York pizza there. It is a tourist attraction, but they have great pizza there. Yeah. They have great pizza there, so you can visit Spider-Man Pizza still in New York. Yeah, so if you guys ever go vacation, yeah, you guys can go visit that same location and they'll have Spider-Man on the windows. Yeah, very, very cute. Very, very cute. I don't know if it's still there to be honest, but I visited when I was much younger. Much younger. So, Domino's expanded faster and faster to meet the demand. They got really popular during this time for their 30-minute delivery, right? Futurama fries delivered pizza. I still remember the sardine episode. It's one of the first episodes. I still remember it very clearly in my head. Are you telling me a spider made this pizza? I don't think that's how it works. So, in the 80s, they grew from just 300 stores to 5,000 to meet the demand of this 30-minute delivery because you had to have more locations, right? To meet the demand of, you know, the 30 minutes thing. Yeah. So, he's making stonks now at this point. And they went global around this time. I think they first expanded to Canada, then everywhere else. And now there's Domino's even in Japan. So there's Domino's everywhere around the world. There's nowhere in the world that you will go to where you don't know about Domino's Pizza. It is a worldwide brand. And you guys remember his dream? Our boy Tom, by 1983, has bought the Detroit Tigers, the entire team. He may not have ended up as a shortstop, but he did end up the owner of Detroit Tigers. Let's freaking go! Our boy is winning! Good for Tom! And not only that, another W for Tom. In the next year, in 1984, they won the World Series. Yay! They won the World Series during just a year later. So our boy is on the up and up after 12 pulls, major life-breaking pulls. He really won the lottery there. Good on you, Tom. It went super well. Yeah, he's been good for the Tigers too. Yeah, he's been really good for them. Yeah, good job, Tom. Good job. So he did really well. Just don't trust anyone named Jim. I think at that point just I didn't know this was a VTuber. It is a VTuber stream. Hello, welcome in. My name's Amanogawa Shiina. I like obscure. I like digging up greasy old corporate facts from the fast food industry. Yeah. So funnily enough, the Tigers are brought from him by the owner of Caesar's Pizza. Really? Really? This isn't a VTuber stream, it's a history class. It's fun though, I like learning about this kind of stuff, you know? He stole the tigers of Little Caesar's guy. I see, I don't know about the recent history. Yeah, So our boy's winning. But by 1989, a 17-year-old delivery driver died in a car accident during a delivery, which prompted the first of many scandals that our pizza joint will face. So with this, it was really bad PR for the 30-minute guaranteed delivery practice, because it came to surface that it was reported there was 20 plus fatalities during the deliveries for Domino's, because these delivery drivers, to keep their job, had to speed through traffic to deliver on time within 30 minutes. Yeah, I know. It was a lot of deaths in these couple years. Yeah, Meemaw, when will have the Colonel Sanders stream? December. Because we will have a very Kentucky Christmas together, and with a very Kentucky Christmas presentation, but you guys are gonna have to wait for the Kentucky Christmas, okay? Be patient, guys. I have a lot of stuff planned. Yeah, we'll have a very Kentucky Christmas together. I promise. So it was reported that there was 20 plus fatalities for the deliveries for Domino's. Yes. And there was a sort of coalition that was made called People Against Dangerous Delivery. PAD. And they lobbied for, for stuff bad, like, dangerous delivery practices. And this did a lot of damage for Domino's. So, hence why, in 1993, so it's still within the age range of my viewers. Some of you probably were alive during this time. Probably, yeah. Like, a lot of you, this is like peak childhood era. They dropped the 30-minute promise in 1993. Yeah, they dropped the promise after a 79 million settlement was made in court for damages. So, but the reputational damage was done. And yeah, I don't think this ever came back. It was never really a thing. Yeah. Yeah. It never really came back. Sadly, there's a lot of reputational damage. First among many. Now, let's talk about the Noid. Did you know? The Domino's pizza had a mascot called the Noid. He's kind of back now, but for those who don't know, Noid was a new mascot that was introduced during the 80s. It had a very villainous and annoying personality. So during this time, a lot of fast food restaurants we're gonna talk about the Noid. I know he's very gross. He's very villainous. He has an annoying personality. It was unlike other fast food industry mascots. Fast food industry mascots are usually cute, funny, a little cursed, but they're usually like good characters. So this is a little different in that he was villainous and kind of annoying. He was described by news outlets officially as a pervert squeezed into a rabbit costume. Literal things said on record. He was insane. He was described by news outlets as a pervert squeezed into a rabbit costume. Yeah. Maybe it's Pippa's dad. I don't know. Maybe it's Pippa's dad. It looks kind of like a Pippa's dad, but it would make a lot of sense. Chat. Anyways. His mission was to delay pizza deliveries, right? Yeah, it would explain. Or maybe Pippa ancestor? You know? Pippa ancestor? I don't know. Maybe Pippa great uncle? Something like that. His mission was to delay pizza deliveries. So, yeah, that's his whole shtick. He was very popular, and he had a motto that says, avoid the Noid. Avoid the Noid. Yeah. Avoid the Noid. So I think this is I don't know, some sort of Pippa relative. Yeah. He was very surprisingly popular and actually had a lot of like action toys. I just want to take a moment for you guys to take a look at this. His face and tell me what it looks like. I'm gonna zoom in for you guys because it's quite disgusting. I need to zoom in on this. Look at the wrinkles on his face. It's actual nightmare fuel. Like, who would buy this? It's beyond UB. I don't know how to describe this. It's so gross. It looks like a tumor, or yeah, it is. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Yeah, I know. It's the Noid. It's the Noid. It's the Noid. But you know, he was surprisingly popular. Children kind of loved him. He was kind of a beloved mascot. People actually bought stuff of him around. He was actually pretty much a hit, you know? Yeah. So, on January 30th, 1989, a man named Kenneth Lamar Noid held Domino's employees hostage by gunpoint. Yes. So there's a guy here. He tried to. He was also a very Pong character. He's insane, but luckily his Pong saved those people, and I will explain why. Alright, I will explain why in a second. I know. Let me explain. This is Manhera at its finest. Okay, hold on. Let me explain. He himself felt that the Noid character was designed to make fun of him personally. He took that. He saw the Noid character and he's like, this is about me. This is about me. I'm gonna take that personally. Okay? He thought Tom stole his name. He thought Tom stole his name for this character and Tom's making fun of him personally. So he got hungry during this hostage situation. Eventually, he got hungry and he asked the hostages to make him pizza. And while he was eating the pizza, the hostages got away and called the police. They all lived. No one died. Literally no one died. No one died during this time. Alright? He was very Pong. Imagine. We got the good ending, guys. We got the good ending. Let me drink some water. You literally cannot make this up, chat. You cannot make this up. He got away when he was eating. I know, pizza saves lives. Pizza saves lives. It's lucky the pizza was so delicious, right? Yeah. No Domino's employees were harmed in the making of this video, no. Except for me. And you got $2. Ah, Mr. Yeah! You're telling me that Mr. Noid delayed deliveries. He did. Maybe it was about him. But after this, the Noid never really recovered from its reputational damage, right? So right after that, they pulled the Noid from promotions. They never really explained why officially on record, but you can probably assume that it was due to this incident that they pulled him from shelves because of bad PR. Now, he has a good ending because as of 2021, he's back. That's right. Our lovely Noid is now back in action officially. I can show you this commercial. So he is back. Enough time has passed to forget this incident. He's back. Let me show you. Let me turn off my BGM. Let me turn off my BGM. Let me turn on. Alright, so he is back.
At Domino's, we're constantly innovating to find better ways to deliver you pizza, which is why we're testing driverless delivery powered by Neuro, and it's got someone back to their old habits.
He's back!
avoid the Noid when you get any 2 or more
Avoid the
medium two-topping
Noid.
Domino's pizzas delivered for just $5.99 each.
He looks, they worked on him a little, but you can tell they put a little more effort into him. He looks less demented, but he is back. What a hero. I also have some of the old Domino's Noid commercials, so you guys can get a feel of how he used to look. Not too much different, to be honest, now that I'm looking at this. Let me turn it on.
Some news the Noid won't like. New Domino's pan pizza. Fresh from the oven and delivered in 30 minutes or less, guaranteed. Domino's pan pizza. Thick crust, generous toppings.
Yeah, he looks crazy and demented, but that's like his charm.
Sorry, Noid. Call for new Domino's pan pizza. Nobody delivers better.
Oh wow, that's loud.
Noid hates hot quality pizza. He loves to make your hot pizza ice cold. Call Domino's Pizza and avoid the Noid. We keep the cold out and all this quality in. So when you want quality pizza hot and delicious, Domino's Pizza delivers. One call does it all.
Yeah, so you can find these on the internet still. It's a very charming era of advertisement. They used to put more effort into these things because everybody watched TV. There was no such thing as on demand at the time, so everybody had to like sit through commercials back then. So the ads back then had a special soul to them. Animation was golden. It's charming. It's very charming. It was a bigger industry, so very interesting time. It's one of my favorite things to look at during my like when I'm not streaming. I like to look up stuff like this because I think it's fun. I don't know. I know I'm lame, but I like to write these college theses to show you guys in my free time. So I hope you guys are enjoying it though. Yeah, I'm glad you love it. So yeah, that was commercial time. So there was also another sort of scandal. When I talk about the video, who remembers the video? So this video that I want to show you is something that really tarnished Domino's reputation for very, very many years. Very, very many years. There is a video of a bunch of Domino's employees doing unsanitary things to orders. And it went viral. And a lot of you did not see this video. Like, I did not even know this is where the reputation of Domino's being low quality and dirty came from. But I have the video. I have it. You guys want to watch it? Yeah, the video. That video. I have it. Okay, let me show you. Hold on. I will... Disgusting employees. Okay, there it is. Okay. Okay, I got you. Hold on. Let me open it again. So this was posted, it was a long time ago. This is before the reform. It was when Domino still kind of had quality issues. But yeah, disgusting employee MP for this video. This video tarnished the reputation of Domino's for a long time. And for obvious reasons. It's 2 minutes long. I think we can sit through it. Yeah.
Here's Michael.
He sneezes on it.
Cutting somebody's cheese stick.
Pushes his booger in. And they're so dumb. They're showing their faces and everything.
Stickers on there. And then we'll watch him box it and then send it out onto the heat rack to be served to some unlucky customer that's in need of some snot.
Yeah,
yes,
it's
I
gross.
said snot.
It's so bad.
Michael,
it's not even funny.
Such a great star. Yes, he is.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of cringe.
Okay, let's get one. Booty shot, booty shot.
It's just
Michael,
a
I think
prank,
we work
bro.
well together. We should open up our own restaurant. You know how many people would come to it?
It's vile.
Less than 24 hours.
But you get the point, right? This video. Yeah.
That's right. Come to our store. We'll give you a lot of love.
That's so
Cheese
gross.
stick's pretty lonely over here. I think it needs to be boxed.
Let's just say the Noid did nothing wrong. But anyways. but anyways, yeah. So let me turn this. Let me turn this off. Hold on. But due to this video, the legacy of Domino's sort of was tarnished, and for a long time, even growing up, I also thought Domino's was unsanitary. There was a period of time, and that you can credit that video for, even if you never watch a video. Luckily, the employees are fired and identified. They were identified and then fired because, as you guys can see, they did not worry about their security. They showed their faces like the dummies that they are, right? They're stupid. So stupid. They were fired. Domino's also checked no real orders had been made during the time the video was made. So it was just, quote unquote, it's just a prank. It's just a prank, bro. But they got real reputational damage for this. It went viral anyways. They got it taken down, but it was too late. News outlets covered it and everything. And it damaged Domino's reputation for a very, very long time. Have you heard about this reputation, chat? You did you? Yeah? You did? I know, I talked about Domino's a couple of times, right? On my channel, and a lot of you still believe they're dirty and low quality. A lot of you still believe that. And this is kind of where it started. Yeah. This is worse than number 15 foot lettuce. Yeah, it's way worse than that. Yeah. So, after that, Tom left the company, and there was a sharp decline in the quality. Shiina, your Domino's pizza hat is so cute. Thank you. After that, Tom left the company. There's a sharp decline of quality in the ingredients, and we're heading into the 2010s at this point. And it was just coming out of another recession. Do you guys remember? Yeah, he left. Tom is no longer CEO. Yeah, at this point. Tom left. There's a decline in quality going into the 2010s. It was looking quite rough. Yeah, 2008 recession. So a lot of companies were starting to recover by the 2010s. But Domino's was in a rough place. They were in decline. But somehow, they turned it around. And things did get better. Yeah, but it looked really rough for them. So how did they recover? Patrick Doyle became CEO. So he's no longer CEO right now, but he was CEO during this time. He did consumer research and found customer opinions to be absolutely brutal. Gross, cardboard, disgusting sauce, tasteless, terrible quality. Good old Pat took this and he reformulated the entire pizza recipe from the dough to the sauce to everything. Everything was reformulated. The supply chain was redone. And I think a lot of you remember the ads and the promotions that Domino's did during this time, where they're talking about their all-new pizza recipe and put customer reviews in the commercials on TV. It's very transparent. A lot of us remember are eating Domino's now because of this apology tour. Yeah, the revitalization ads, it worked because I started eating Domino's after these commercials. So I actually have some of these commercials, but I'll show you guys later. It worked, it saved the brand, and now they're still like a top pizza brand, right? Do you remember? I think you guys do, but let me show you guys a couple of commercials from this era because I thought they were pretty cool. The videos still have millions of views on the official Domino's account. I did forgive Domino's. I did forgive Domino's. This was going into the 2010s era. They were upfront and honest. They did things like they asked, like they did the market research and surveys, right? And they took some of the harshest critics, and they went to their doorstep to make them try the new recipe and thanked them for their feedback. It was very honest. It really worked in terms of marketing, and that saved their brand. So yeah, if you guys think it's bad now, it was definitely worse before. I'm not sure how good it is now at this current era, but at this time it did get better. It was very bad before 2010. It was very, very bad. Yeah. You guys have no idea. For all you Timmies in my chat, I think you guys don't know how bad it was. It was very bad. Now it's like mid pizza. It used to be very bad pizza, you know? So, yeah. Let me show you guys some of these revitalization commercials. Stop. Let me make sure I can bring it up. Yeah. Let me show you. And gonna turn off BGM. There. It's the wrong one. Yaba. There. Okay, so this is called Domino's Pizza Turnaround. Made 13 years ago, so 2010, right? 2.2 million views. The true story of how Domino's listened to its harshest critics and made their best pizza ever. Starring actual Domino's employees. Try the result of their hard work. Order at Dominos.com. See the crust. Yeah. Oh wait, no, you guys can't hear. Hold on. Let me turn on the sound. Domino's should bring Pat back. I don't know about the quality now. I haven't eaten Domino's in a while. Long while. Couple of years.
There comes a time when you know you've got to make a change. You know, you can't lead a company like this unless you love food. I love food. I love pizza. It was about 50 years ago that they started the first store just about 5 miles from here.
Two brothers had a great idea, and they also said they wanted to get it delivered within 30 minutes, and that's something that no one said could be done. In fact, the first pizza delivery vehicle for our company is that vehicle right there.
Oh, I love it. I want a car like that.
We were the fastest growing company in the history of franchise business. Nothing had ever grown like that.
Now we're almost 9,000 restaurants around the world. We love what we do at Domino's.
Pizza, where's the love?
Pizza, where's the love?
Bread, sauce, cheese, fresh ingredients. Doesn't feel like there's much love in Domino's pizza.
Domino's pizza crust to me is like cardboard.
Cardboard.
Is it hard to watch this stuff?
Yeah, it's hard to watch.
Aww.
I hear what some folks are saying about our stuff.
Oh, this one's bad. Worst excuse for pizza I've ever had.
The sauce tastes like ketchup.
Totally void of flavor.
You know what? When you first hear it, it's
brutal.
shocking.
The cardboard complaint is the most common one.
This we hear over and over and over.
Cardboard crust.
This is what we've done. This is what I've done, you know, for 25
It used to be
years
worse.
You can either use negative comments to get you down, or you can use them to excite you and energize your process.
Yeah, it used to be worse. If you guys think it's bad now, it was worse
Most
before.
companies hide the criticism that they're getting, and we actually faced it head on.
Some people didn't get us credit for the taste of our product. That's what we're fixing.
We listen to our
True
consumers and they
cardboard's
want
Little
us to be better,
Caesars,
and
it's
we
true.
want them to be happier. We want people to love our pizza.
This is what's driving us. This is what's lit the fire under us. This is what's
It was
making us
so
want to
bad.
get
It was so bad in the past, guys. You have no idea how it was in the early
We got our
2000s.
best chefs working hard to find the best combinations, looking at 10 crust types, 15 sauces, dozens of cheeses.
You can't just add a little salt or add a little something to the recipe. I mean, we basically had to start over with a new recipe.
And they were working day and night and weekends to get it done.
You know, this is Roxanne. She's one of the lead chefs for pizza.
Although better than Caesar's, the crust is still the weakest point. Yeah, I still think it's better than Chuck E. Cheese.
I said, dang, this is the real deal.
We changed everything. The crust, the sauce, the cheese.
It's definitely
Now it tastes
edible
better.
now.
We started working on the
like I can
cheese.
eat
We
it.
got shredded cheese. Cheese. It's cheese. It's tastier. When you smell it, it's got an aroma to it. I mean, this is what cheese should be.
We started working on the sauce.
New sauce.
Yeah, I think Little Caesars has been improving
It's robust.
too.
We've got garlic in here, we've got oregano, we've got basil, we've got and a little bit of red pepper just to tingle on your tongue.
Wait, why did they bleep it out? Wait. That makes it sound really bad. I know it's a secret, but it sounds so bad. They should have just said secret ingredients. Oh my god. Oh no.
It's a bold flavor.
When you bite into that, that's what pizza sauce should taste like.
We started working on the crust.
A nice, rich, buttery crust.
Thank you for the $2.
with
Ah,
some
Ragnar,
garlic
I
and some
solved the
herbs in
rodent
there.
problem
Gives it
too.
a
Wait,
nice
what?
finish for
Rodent
you.
problem?
Great taste from the first bite to the
Oh
last bite on
no.
every single
Ravioli,
slice.
ravioli. Thank you so much for the support, Marcello.
We're doing some games on this one.
They do not serve ravioli there,
Can't wait
but
to have people try it. And
I
it's
don't
not
trust
even
them
about
with the
being right.
ravioli.
It's about us having great food.
No, it's about us being right.
And you know, I can't wait for Adrian to try our new pizza.
So they got Adrian. They're driving to Adrian's house.
Surprised. We're gonna bring her the new pizza. See how she likes it. She has no idea we're coming. Adrienne?
Yeah.
Donna. They were becoming a member for 3 months. Thank you, Infernal Saxon, for your $2. Ah! Government secret cheese bunkers are the reason. Wait, anybody want to spill the secrets of the Domino's pizza, the cheese bunker?
If you want good pizza, come to St. Mark's. It's the best pizza. I'll be in any borough. I always come to St.
Yeah,
Mark's.
lactose intolerant people's worst nightmare. I think a lot of us risk it. I think a lot.
She has no idea we're coming. She said some pretty harsh stuff about our old pizza. We're gonna bring the new pizza.
Okay, what is Claudia gonna think about the new pizza?
Pizza!
One thing a
Claudia?
lot of people tell us
Yes?
is that when you
Claudia,
walk
did
into
you say-
Tubo's,
Give
it's like a
the Domino-
microcosm of New York in general.
Hold on. So, imagine if a bunch of like Domino's pizza people showed up to your house with a camera. I think I'd be scared out of my life. I think I'd be scared out of my life. They're like, we know where you live.
Domino's head chef more freedom to make a pizza that's not a formal.
We know where you live.
Claudia, I happen to have the head chef from Domino's here, and he'd like to ask you a couple of questions, too.
He looks mad.
I'm not mad. Because your comments helped us create a brand new Domino's pizza. New
That's
sauce,
right.
New crust, new cheese. Want to try it?
Sure. Looks good.
She's like at gunpoint. Tell a camera that it tastes
Actually,
good.
really good.
Is there enough cheese on it?
Lots of cheese.
Lots of cheese.
It is very good.
Now, you're not just saying that because the cameras are
No,
there.
I'm
I mean, we want the real Claudia, the one we saw on the
Look.
tape.
You can't see the sauce through the top. It's really good. You guys, I'm so impressed, really. I can't believe a company would do that. I'm so really impressed that you guys really took it seriously. I can't believe you guys listened.
Very sweet. So yeah, they did this. A lot of these were cut down into shorter segments for the commercials. And yeah, they did. I think they did a good job. They did a good job because a lot of us started eating Domino's again. We gave them another chance because they were so honest. They were just like, we know our pizza sucks. We know it, and we want to fix it. And I think a lot more companies should sort of take this angle. I kind of admire them for that. I don't know about you guys, right? Like if like they messed, if there's like a really common complaint, they acknowledge it, they fix it. And yeah, you never gave them a chance. I would suggest you give them a chance if the last time you had them was prior to the 2010s. They deserve another chance. They're definitely like the standard of American delivery pizza now, you know? It's not like something incredible, but it's definitely more than edible, you know? It's a great thing they have done. They could have, honestly, Domino's is a story of like, how do you say, like, perseverance and just not giving up even when things are dire. And I think that's what's so charming about the story of Domino's. It's just filled with so many times where it could have failed, but it just didn't, because there's people behind it that believe in it, even if it's just like a soulless corporate company. It definitely is a scrappy one. It's a good story. It wasn't definitely a breakout, like, sudden success. There was a lot of, like, blood, sweat, and tears behind it. Has a lot of character, you know? I don't know where Tom is now. He's living well in spite of the pole. Don't trust Jim. But before we end today, there's a video game. There's a video game that I wanted to share with you guys for about half an hour. The Noid has a video game. The Noid has a video game. It's called Yo Noid. It released on 1990. It's a platformer game. In Japanese, it was called Kamen no Ninja Hanamaru. Yeah, it was released in Japan. It was a platformer. It was developed by Now Productions. And it was originally for the what was it? The NES. The NES. Yeah, the NES. I think I can play it online. I think I saw it, but hold on, is it this one? Is it this one? No, not this one. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna make sure I can play this game first. Run the game. Alrighty. Okay. I can run it. Let me open it for you guys. Give me a second. Let me open it for you guys, chat. Yaba, it's suddenly so big. I'm going to close. Ooh, Yaba. Like here. Thank you for the $20 Shiba! Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Billy Witch Doctor. Thanks for another great presentation, Shiina. I'm glad. Did you guys learn anything today? If you guys want, can you guys comment later one thing that you learned from my presentation? I would really love that from you guys, if you guys would. Be so kind. I would like to see what you guys find interesting, so the next time I make one of these, I can tell what you guys want to see. Yeah? Yeah, like what kind of lore you guys want to see more of next time. So, the stream made me hungry. Order some pizza! Don't eat pizza all the time, though. It's not good for you. It's not good for you, chat. Let me make sure I can plug my stuff in. Hold on. My controller is not plugged in. Alright, controller. Controller. That song. Every time I say controller, I think of that song. I think of that song. Gamepad is connected. Okay. Oh my god, please. Okay, push start. Wait, no, start? Okay, maybe this website is not gonna be the way to do it. Hold on. Oh, controller setting. Hold on. Controller, P2, keyboard. No? Update. No. Hold on, it's breaking. Let me pick another website. Thank you so much for the $5 super display. I remember during the rebrand, I had one thinking, when did the crust taste so good? Yeah, their crust is very garlicky, right? I think Domino's crust is like one of my favorites now. Thank you so much for $5 super. Fighting Wolf, thank you for today's stream at Domino's. Had Domino's in collaboration. Glad I got to watch today. Thank you for watching. Arigato. Thank you, John Garrison, for the $5 super. I love these and your enthusiasm while doing them. Keep doing. Thank you real much for the super, everyone. Thank you, Remy Online Warrior, for the super. Only person who would keep eating pizza is Pippa. That's not true. Pizza is really popular. Pizza's really popular, guys. You guys can't tell me that you wouldn't eat pizza. Hold on. I think we're just not gonna use the controller. I think we're just gonna use keyboard because that's the only way we can play this game. Hold on. Loading game core. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Or can I? Oh wait, no, it works. It works. Hold on. Still. It works. There we are. So yeah, there's a Noid video game that came out. It's how popular he was. Just to give you guys a quick idea of our man here. There it is. Pizza Doko. Yeah, from Capcom. Yeah, it was from Capcom, guys. It was kind of a big deal. And it's a platforming game. Let me turn off the sound here. And then turn this on for you guys. Yeah, he had a lot going on for him. As you guys see. Yeah, made by Capcom. It was real. That's how popular he was. You know, it wasn't just like a throwaway character. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat again. Thank you. And your $10 super. CLP99. Thank you for the presentation. It could be about anything. And I'm sure you make it interesting. I'm glad you guys thought it was interesting. Arigato. Thank you. Push start. Where's start? Hold on. Enter. There. It's like a Mario game, you know? So you can move with like normally. It's very nostalgic. Let me make sure to... There. I think that's good for you guys. I think that's good. Yeah. Thank you for the super, Leandro Martinez. This is interesting, Sheena. Good content. I'm glad you guys thought it was interesting. Arigato. Hold on. I think the game in your browser. Okay, hold on. Player 1. Wait, what does this do? Amy. Oh, XZ. Okay. Oh, okay, you jump with this. Oh, you can throw a ball? Oh, no, hold on. Let me do this. Yeah, you can throw a ball? Like this? Oh, there's a timer! Oh my gosh. Hold on. So you can go only left or right? Oh, and you can grab stuff with your sticky ball thing. Oh, what's this? Oh, is that a pizza delivery guy? I don't even know. It looks like Elmer Fudd. That looks like Elmer Fudd. Yeah, slow. Sorry. I don't really know how to like... I'm not really too good at these sort of games, you know? But like, let me know if there's like a game that you guys want to see, like or like a lore. I like Papa John's, but there's not really much interesting information other than the dumpster diving thing, I think. So I didn't actually do that for you. Oh god. Sorry, the controls are really bad. The controls are not something I'm used to right now. I wish I could use a controller. Can I? Oh, wait, can I? Oh. Wait, can I? No, I can't. Wait, it detected my controller, but it didn't... It detected my controller, but it didn't, like, do anything. See, standard gamepad, Xbox 360... Assign it, really? Select? Gamepad. Oh, like here. Okay. Start right here. Up. Here. Down. Here. Left. Right. A. A. And then B. And then quick save state. Quick load state. And a change state slot. Update. Yay! Okay, now we're cooking. Yeah. Nice. Then I can... Oh! Okay, now we're cooking. This is much easier. This is the only way to play this game. No! Seagull! Have you guys ever had a seagull take your food in from your hand? Have you guys ever had that happen? Like, I was chopping a block of cheese at the beach. I was legit chopping a block of cheese for a party, and the freaking seagull just took it from my hands. It was crazy. Squirrels, prairie dogs are also very vicious. Yeah, not that I remember. Yeah, they're strong. They can take like a full brick of freaking cheese just because they feel like it, you know? Wait, you can't jump on them like Mario. Okay. Yeah, why don't they make cute games like this anymore? I guess they don't use mascots anymore, right? Like, they don't use mascots as well anymore, so... I guess they wouldn't do stuff like this now. Like, I want another Ronald McDonald game, but it's like super dark and stuff. With like Final Fantasy 16 level graphics. I think people would buy that. Maybe not. Maybe just me? Too risky. Yeah. Oh, wait, what? There's no platform there. Are you kidding me? Did it start over? Oh my god. How can you tell? Not at full price. The Lies of Mickey D. A Souls-like? A McDonald's Souls-like? Yeah? Yeah, would you play it? A Noid Souls-like? Yeah? A remake with better graphics? Maybe after a decade or two they'll get back to gaming. Yeah, I mean trends go in circles, right? So maybe it's a possibility. I wonder what the scrolls are. Are they pizza recipes? See, I don't get it. That looks like a platform. I would want another Burger King game. Oh, like a Sneak King? Sneak King would be nice. Sorry, I'm really bad at platformers, as you guys can tell. I was better at the McDonald's game than this. Yeah, I have to wait for it to go. Ah, okay. The water rises. Oh. It was sunken at the time? A gameplay on this is kind of crap, but having the level float up and down is rather innovative. Yeah, I think, just straight off the bat, I think the McDonald's one was a better one, but it was made by Treasure. The McDonald's one was made by, like, the platforming King Treasure. So, it was actually very, very good and kind of difficult, actually. Yeah, Yeah, Treasure is goated. I wanted to, like, play more Treasure games, but I'm just really bad at them. I'm scared that, like, I'm scared that I would be too bad and I won't be able to, like, play it well for you guys. I don't want to annoy you guys with my terrible gameplay, you know? But I definitely feel a drop in quality from this not being Treasure. Gunstar Heroes? Yeah, I heard about a lot of nice games. What? Fishman! Fishman's here to stop the Noid. Even if you're bad, I still... Yeah, it's true. It was a Genesis game. This is true. I'm not giving a fair comparison. Sakana! I'm glad you guys like Only Up. I hated that game. It was not a good game. Maybe one day we'll go back and try to finish it, but oh my gosh. I don't know if I can keep that sort of mauling energy up the entire time, you know? If I maul too hard, then I run out of stream energy. And that is not fun for anyone. You made it fun. Thank you. Thank you. I hope these are like pizza recipes or something. I don't know what these are. I don't know. Can I kill the fish? Is he gonna come up again and like destroy my day? Probably. Like, where's the fish? Okay, there we go. Yes! Okay. I don't know what. No! I'm so bad at platformers. Oh my god, the water mechanic's sort of weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, how? I know! The water! You can't touch the water! I guess the Noid doesn't like water. He's not a water... He's not a hydration bro. Hydro homie? He's not a hydro homie. That's why he's so wrinkled. It makes so much sense. That's why he's so wrinkled. Yeah. Yeah, like, that's why his action figure was so gross. Because he doesn't drink water. He's just not very... He's very aged. Yeah, avoid... Well, we are the Noid now, so... And obviously these monsters do not want to avoid me, so I don't know what to say. Why is the Noid getting, like, attacked by, like, fishmen, you know? He doesn't want to take a bath. Okay! Now it's gonna go down again. I have to time this right. Nice. Up. No! Really? Game over! Even Seakind hates him. It's the anchovies on the pizza. I'm so bad at this. Sorry, chat. But yeah, Domino's has a game. I'm like surprised. I only found this out through a comment on my Twitter. Nobody really mentioned it. Nobody really mentioned it. So I was surprised. Yeah, because I honestly have not heard about the Noid until I was doing research for Domino's. I knew about like Papa John's and his weirdness. And that's what really spurred the interest to do this presentation, as I knew about Papa John's. Thank you for the $5. Ah, Mr. Yura! I always look forward to these streams. Thanks again. There's also a fan-made sequel to this game. That's a 3D platformer. Oh, really? I guess this game has a lot of fans, a lot of fond memories. Yeah, it's only the first level. See, I'm really bad at this sort of stuff. You guys wonder why I don't play Mega Man and stuff, right? I'm trying to spare you from 1,000 years of pain and suffering. You guys do not want me to play Mega Man. Noid 2 is really good. I know it's a browser game too, so maybe we'll try it sometime. This is so fun. I'm glad it's fun for you. Thank you. We do these presentations once or twice a month, depending on how much work I have. I'm still trying to decide on my next one. It might not be fast food. It might not be fast food for my next one. I don't know. I don't know yet. Usually I just find an interesting topic, and if I can kind of put together a presentation in my brain, like if it makes sense, then I'll present it. But sometimes I want to make something and then I actually do the research, and there's either too much information or too little interesting information for me to really properly put it together. Like, I want to make a Batman one, but like I'm just having trouble with the narrative, because I kind of want to, like, every time I have a presentation, you guys notice this is kind of getting meta, but I like to tell a story, right? Like, I like to tell a story as we go along. There has to be something I can build into, like, a narrative. Like a, you know, beginning, end sort of situation. Beginning, climax, end. Yeah. But with Batman, it's hard because there's so much. there's just so much information. It's hard to do that, and there's so many timelines. So that's the reason why I didn't make the Batman one yet. It's just really difficult for me to make it coherent and well put together. So maybe I'll like choose the weirdest Batman. Oh, come on. Or maybe I'll choose like the weirdest Batman. And then I will like go over like some of the weird stuff. That would make sense, you know? I like Batman a lot. Or like I could tell the story of each Robin, but there's so much lore. Do the 89 movie into an animated series. I do the 98 movie into the animated series. We can talk about like each of the Batman movies and like the TV media. We can leave the comics media out for another day. We can like cover like the TV and movie media first, because I think most people would be familiar with it. Like starting from Adam West series to like the campy kind of how do you say homoerotic one with the rubber nip-nops. Do you guys remember the rubber nip-nops Batman? That was a time. That was weird. Rubber nip-nops Batman? Just me? Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff. Yeah, I can talk about that. I guess I could talk about that. Yeah. The George Clooney one. I think as art students, I studied a little bit about the Batman costume design for that movie, and yeah, it like literally in the textbooks they're like it has homoerotic undertones, you know? That's something they do mention because of the nip-nop situation. Yeah. Yeah. The more you know! Yeah! Yeah, I think one of the directors or the designer was, yeah, they were part of, you know... Yeah. They had those sensibilities. Let's put it that way. They had sensibilities. Let's put it that way. Ah! No! I wasn't looking! I was looking at chat! Yeah. Fashion background too? So the designs are a little bit like a little strange. And my favorite part about those movies was when Batman looks up, because there's no neck movement in that costume. Like there's a lot of compilations on YouTube of Batman looking up in that costume. It's freaking hilarious. He has to move his entire upper body. Like do the limbo. Did you guys see that? I can show you guys next time. It's really funny. Really funny stuff. It's not a fanfic. It's not a fanfic. It's like a video compilation of Batman looking up. It's so funny. Yeah, highly recommend it if you guys are looking for entertainment on a weekday. Quick and easy entertainment. It's pretty funny stuff. Haven't seen that? Yeah, you should go look for it. I'll show it next time if I do another one of these. Yeah, maybe we'll do a Batman movie media deep dive next time. Because I'm super down for that. I definitely watched all the Batman movies, so... What? No, I stayed there for too long! No! Whatever! Am I ever gonna make it past this part? Yeah, there's lots of games based on the Batman movies. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna cover the games yet. I've only played Arkham Knight. I've never played any other Batman game. Yeah. I've never played that. Only 10 more levels to go after this one. Listen, I'm bad at this. I know, okay? I will learn eventually. It just takes me a while. I don't usually play this sort of stuff. I like the McDonald one better. All the Arkham games are good. I heard. Yeah, I heard there's one featuring Jason Todd. You know, it's hard. That's like a hard... That's a hard storyline for me to follow. Not follow, but for me to, like, stomach what they did to Jason Todd. What the Joker did. That was, like, one of the most heart-wrenching scenes in Batman. Pretty hard to stomach. Oh! Yeah. Red Hood! Yeah, poor kid. He's, for those of you who don't know, he's the one Robin that Joker managed to quote-unquote kill. Batman didn't get there in time. And he was left with intense daddy issues for the rest of his life. And he became kind of a vigilante. Because he didn't believe that Batman's methods worked. Because if Batman had killed Joker when he had the chance, he wouldn't have been able to... He wouldn't have gone through the pain and suffering. Yeah. But it's very heart-wrenching. Very heart-wrenching. But yeah, he has daddy issues. Like, intense daddy issues. Did they kill them off because of a fan vote? Now, that I didn't know. Yeah. Ra's al Ghul's baby. Isn't that the next one? That's not Jason Todd though, right? Is it? That was Damian Wayne. Damian was Al Ghul baby. Right? Damien. Oh, Tim. No, Damien. It's Damien. I know my Robins. Yeah. Yay! Yeah, Talia. Talia Al Ghul. Yeah, Talia Al Ghul. Yeah. I know my Robins. I know. I'm a big Batman fan. I don't think I know more than, you know, like a super fan, but I am quite a fan, so I know a little bit more about the Robins and the timelines and the women he's been with, because I was very interested in that. Because I'm like, does Batman do the do? And the answer is definitely yes. But the story with Talia, it was not consensual. Let's just put it that way. It was not a consensual situation. He also had quite another non-consensual situation with a lot of other women. I don't know why they keep doing that. It was originally, yeah. Of course I've seen The Killing Joke. That's like one of my favorite art of the Killing Joke timeline had some of the best art I've ever seen in a Batman series, or you know, the comics. Like some of the most iconic art of Batman and the Joker are from that era. Yeah. You know, it makes me a little sad that I don't think kids these days will appreciate the DC heroes as much as I do, or a lot of us do, because the new media is so... One, it's like complicated, they don't make new IPs, or... I don't know, it's too confusing, so kids these days are not going to be able to enjoy the DC heroes as much as I enjoy them. Yeah, I'm a Batman fan. Yeah. Now it's like Marvel did a pretty good job at keeping their stuff a little fresh for the new generation. So there's a lot of Marvel fans now, but I'm sad that DC wasn't able to like keep up and like refresh their IPs well for the new generation. 'Cause I'm afraid that Batman will be forgotten one day, and I really don't want that, but yeah, DC's animated media is really good. I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. But yeah, it's tough. Nolan movies, I think Christopher Nolan was a big part of why Batman's still kind of like relevant to all of us. Yeah. Sorry, I'm so bad at this game. And I'm not gonna make it past this part. But I'm talking to you guys at the same time. Just as like dark. Yeah, it's really dark. Batman's unfortunately a cultural touchstone. He isn't going anywhere. I know, but like... I don't know if I like really enjoyed the new movie either. Like the new Batman movie with the Robert Pattinson. It didn't have the same feeling that I'm looking for in a Batman movie. I don't know what it is. There's just something missing. Yeah, maybe it's too mopey. It was just okay. Yeah. It was a little too mopey. Yeah, Edward Cullen. It was too long. It had too much like dilly-dallying. Too much going on. It was like they tried to do a lot of things and just didn't really deliver. Yeah, I like Nolan's movies a little better. They were more straightforward. I think easier to digest for most people. People are impatient, you know. What about Joker? I didn't watch Joker. I want to watch it though. I haven't watched it yet. Do you guys recommend it? Oh, I finished. Welcome to Pizza, the pizza eating contest. Wait, what? I thought this was Mahjong. This looks like Mahjong. We're playing Mahjong. How many pizzas do you want? I want 3. I want 3 pizzas. Yeah. Is this math? You barely won that one. The area champion goes first. Okay. Okay, how many pizzas do you want? I want 2. He has 2 pizzas, so we want what? No, you snoozed, you're out of there. Use a pinch hitter. Oh no! No! Did I mess up? Wait, why are we doing this again? I have to win the pizza contest to move forward. What? I don't even understand. Are you serious? No! I literally got past it! What are you talking about? Oh no! This is what I get for being bad at Bidya. This is what I get! Yeah, minigame hate. Minigame hate. If it was Mahjong, I would have won. If it was Mahjong, I would... No! We're never gonna make it to the city. Yeah. Okay, one more. I think we're going... I actually have to go somewhere. I'm gonna be watching the whatchamacallit, the Into the Spider-Verse movie with my sister tonight. So I have to make sure I get ready on time and then be here when our friends pick us up. No! Yeah! Yeah, I know! I'm glad I don't even have to drive. Isn't that? I'm really happy. Thank you, everyone. I think that'll do it for today. I'm kind of hungry. I have to take a shower too. I'm stinky. Guys. I have to go. But thank you, arigato. Thank you for coming to my presentation today. I hope you guys had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time. If it's your first time here, I would really appreciate it if you guys would leave a comment down below if you guys learned anything new today. And I hope to see you soon. You know, how to do the YouTube thing. If you want to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell, I stream here every 4 to 5 days a week. 6 days sometimes. 3 p.m. PST. I'll be here a lot. There's a lot of gaming, a lot of art, a lot of singing, a lot of presentations. So, thank you! Arigato! Thank you for Tenoshi! Yonosuke! Ihata! Thank you so much! Arigato! I really appreciate it. Let's see if I missed any donos before I go. I don't want to miss donos. That would be bad. Thank you, Samurai in the Shadows, for $5 dono. Mwah! Arigato. Thank you. Suark, thank you so much for the $20 dono. Mwah! Thank you so much. Thank you. Anonymous, thank you for the $2 dono. Thank you. Mwah! Thank you. Ben Zero, thank you so much for the dono. I really appreciate all the work you do for this presentation. I've learned so much after watching all your VODs about McDonald's, Burger King, and Chuck E. Cheese. You're the best, Shiina. Thank you for the $20 donut. I really appreciate it. Mwah! Thank you. Arigato. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'll make more. TW Crack, thank you for the $5 donut. What about the Noid fan games? Interested in playing them? Not today, but I do know about them. Thank you. Arigato. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. Thank you so much, Sagi, for the $10 donut. Thank you so much. Arigato. Mwah. I didn't miss your dono. I got it. Thank you so much. Thank you for the supa. I can't read your name. Kanji Yomenai. Thank you so much for the supa. Thanks for these lore streams. You always make interesting. Thank you so much. Saul Nunez. Thank you so much for $2 supa. Have fun at the movies. Thank you so much for the dono. Arigato. It's G Crustaceous signing out. I'll have fun at the movies for you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll have my schedule up late today, so arigato! Bye-bye! Otsushina! Ochu nipna!